6, 7, 8, 9. In the spirit of reconciliation, the Independent Brewers Association acknowledges the traditional custodians of country throughout Australia and their connections to land, sea and community. We pay our respect to the elders past and present and extend that respect to all Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander peoples today. Karl, you good to go?
Mate, we are spot on.
Hello Australia and welcome to the Indies 2020, a spark of joy at the end of a weird old year. My name's James Smith. I'm the founder of the Crafty Pint and doer of various other beery things in the Australian beer world for the last decade or so. I'll be your MC for the next couple of hours. I'm joined tonight by Karl Van Buuren, co-founder of Mountain Goat. And my notes tell me that your role tonight is drinking seltzer and abusing the winners.
It would appear that way, and there's certainly a lot of material that lends itself to that, let me tell you.
I can imagine. And how do you think Moondog's going to go this evening?
In the true Moondog style, it appears to be that we missed out on entering any beers. So I guess, but silver lining is that's why I'm here in front of you tonight, having a chat. So.
Well, I think being here is a reward in itself. So, you know,
exactly right.
Thanks for joining me. So, I mean, are you ready for a big night as well?
Look, I'm absolutely really ready for a big night. It's really great that This year has been the year it has been really where we've had cancellations of Good Beer Week, we've had cancellations of BrewCon, but the team here at the IBA have managed to pull this together in such an amazing setting. It's looking absolutely fantastic, and I'm really honoured to have been asked to co-host this.
It is an honour, and I think also, but it does mark the moment where we become part of the establishment. I hope you realise this. So if we were ever cool, we're no longer cool. It's now like smoking jacket, pipe and slippers, count down the 20 years to your time your retirement right and get a Services to Industry award. But, you know,
we'll see. The night is young, James. The night is young.
But anyway, we're here tonight at Harry the Hirer. We had hoped for Harry's Total Landscaping, but there was a rush on bookings, so...
there is a dildo store next door, so it's all right.
And that's where I'll be later. But yeah, so we've had a massive year. The industry started with rallying around resilience beer for bushfire relief. We pivoted to a pandemic. We've been in and out of lockdowns. We've run down the world supply of lactose, wasted more hops than ever before in history, and yet somehow we're still standing. So yeah, it's been a rough year for indie brewers, but you know, this is going to be I think a fantastic celebration to sign things off.
Absolutely, and we're looking forward to a huge night.
Yeah, and we're going to start that evening with, before we get stuck into the awards, we're going to join Pete Phillip, the chair of the IBA.
Welcome to the Independent Beer Awards, aka the Indies. The Indies are a celebration of independent beer and the extraordinary people who create it. Australian independent breweries make some of the best beer in the world, so the Indies is our opportunity to benchmark ourselves against the best. Medal winners can be truly proud of creating world-class products, so I congratulate all of the medal winners for helping to raise the bar for Australian beer. But the Indies is just as much about us coming together as colleagues to celebrate and socialize with our partners and indie beer supporters. I want to thank these supporters who have invested in our industry. Without them, none of this would be possible. Of course, this year, many of our events and activities were either postponed or canceled, and we just had to reinvent what we do and how we do it. So even though BrewCon was postponed until August next year, the team were super keen for the Indies to go ahead. We just needed to work out how we could make it happen. So you're just about to experience the results of all their hard work. This involved judging 700 entries with judging hubs in Brisbane, Perth, and Newcastle. So this mostly live ceremony includes crosses to 40 nominees and state parties across the nation. What could go wrong? I'm sure it's going to be awesome. It never ceases to amaze me what can happen when this industry rallies. We work together like no others. So on behalf of the IBA board, I really want to express our thanks to everybody who got involved, particularly our judges, project group members, and hosts. You are doing this all in your own time. You rock, and we will be forever grateful. A super special thanks goes out to the IBA team. This crew have had to move heaven and earth to make all this happen, and they don't even get to enjoy it in person, but have to watch it all remotely. I'm sure this is a frustrating exercise for a group of people who love to get their hands dirty, and of course don't mind raising a tinny. I'm sure I speak for all of you when I say thanks for your dedication, and we wish we could be celebrating this with you IRL. So thanks to all the breweries that entered and everybody attending either a live party or watching online. I know I'll be enjoying a few frothies in a few minutes tonight, and I hope to be able to do the same with all of you in person in the near future. So without further ado, I'd like to say cheers to indie beers. Let's get this party started. See ya.
Cheers to indie beer indeed. And
Cheers
before I
indeed.
forget, if you're going to be joining in on socials tonight, which we're hoping for some action on the live chat, please use the hashtag on socials, Indies2020. Now, we best run you through the format for tonight. It's a virtual event, and it's not really simple, is it, Karl? There's a fair bit going on. We've got 5 parties taking place in different states that we'll be crossing to. I believe we have 40 nominees that will be joining us. We'll be chatting to all the winners. And what are we looking for when we go to these parties, by the way, Karl? You're here on Vibe, so what are we looking for?
Well, I mean, we want to see huge parties. We want to see people pumping. We want to see the excitement going on.
Within social distancing guidelines.
Within the social distancing guidelines, of course. It goes without saying. But yeah, I mean, as Jimmy just said, we've got the hashtag Indies 2020. Take a few videos of the party that you're at, post it on there, look it up, and I reckon by the end of the night we'll have an unofficial Best Party of the Night award.
I think so. So we're going to be chatting to the winners from the 696 beers that were entered by 125 breweries. We'll have some special guests joining us here in the studio. Essentially, it's going to be like Eurovision, but with sort of less glitter, less strobe lighting, less tears, marginally less politics, and I guess a genuine reason for Australians to actually be taking part. Bit of Eurovision humour for you there. Anyway, but mainly it's going to be Karl and I being hilarious, isn't that right?
Well, that's it. I mean, I assume that's why they brought us on. It couldn't have been the incredibly low pay that we're getting. Low, sorry. Zero.
But we're also thinking so that there's going to be a bit of time for chat during the night. There's a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes here. So Karl's been monitoring the live chat on YouTube, so make sure you get involved. And we were thinking, what could people potentially talk about? Like, this has been a year of lots of change in the industry. What's the future look like? So, maybe can we make some bold predictions for what the beer industry will look like in 2030? I had a go myself, and I was thinking that after 10 more years of mergers, acquisitions, and fire sales, CUB is going to be owned by Wilson Parking, which means that they're... there we go. The beers are going to be hideously expensive, badly designed, and leave you with a lingering bitterness.
As opposed to now.
And I was also thinking, Brew. We all know Brew. Brew are going to issue so many more shares that by 2030, the ASX is going to bring in a team of scientists from the Hadron Large Collider to tell us just how little each share is worth.
And I'm sure that will be covered in depth by Brew's News,
along with ABAC. So we're thinking, so maybe people might make some predictions for the winners later in the night. Do you reckon?
I reckon wrong answers only. So get in on the chat here. Let us know what you think the most ridiculous predictions are for the win. I've just got something come up straight up here. Actually, we've got a viewer from Bangkok.
Okay.
On the line here. So yeah, hello to you.
Hello, Bangkok. That must have been about the shop next door. We were also thinking hobbies. Like, it's been a strange year. Have people found themselves doing things that they perhaps weren't expecting? It doesn't have to be beer related. Karl, have you sort of, you've had 2 lockdowns to get through. Is anything
I have. And I'm sure we'd also want to hear from you guys about how you've pivoted. The brewing industry has been one of the most sort of adaptable industries, I think. Personally, I've picked up the drums, James.
Yeah.
And
You're supposed to hit them.
You are supposed to hit them. I've been banging away, much to the annoyance of all of my neighbours, but who have also been locked down. But that's been a lot of fun. How about yourself? What have you been up to?
I found that sloth was a really good way to pass time.
Are we talking about the character from the Goonies?
You guys, no, just essentially seeing how fast I could move from one size of tracksuit pants to the next. So,
I'm sure you're in great company there, mate.
It was pretty impressive. So we're looking for lots of comments in the live chat, lots of stuff on socials, so we'll be starting off just back to the form. We start off with a chat to each of the parties around the country, then running through a number of the awards. There'll be some insight on the judging. We'll have a few people coming up to have a bit of a chat. Karl's going to be just generally,
It's going to be great to see all these parties around. We'll have a lot of breweries there, a lot of the people who've been nominated, and a lot of people who've received awards, and a lot of the gold medals.
Yeah.
And Victoria here, where the party's just down the road. I'm sure that once this is done, we'll be heading there. Unfortunately, I think that the SA party won't go ahead, but we'll try and figure out how that will work.
Yeah. And you're going to try and drink your way through the entire bar behind you, I believe.
Well, we'll hopefully see this sort of come down and down and down as it goes in. I surely want to try at least some of the beers that have been nominated and some of the beers that have won. That's for sure. Yeah. That's going to be my challenge for this evening. Good
stuff. Definitely. So keep the comments coming. We look forward to reading out. We'll have, I guess, an unofficial winner for the best comment of the night as well.
Absolutely.
I don't know what they win, an empty can of fizzer maybe, but
one here.
And anyway, I think that we're now about to cross our first party, which will be in WA. We're catching up with Pia and Cam at Besk. Oh, here we are, just in time. Good evening.
Hi.
It looks like it's absolutely pumping there, guys. You're having a great time.
Yeah. Guys, make some noise.
coming from Melbourne, it's great to see people standing up. I wish we could stand up at parties.
And it's only 5 p.m. as well, so, give them credit for getting started early.
5 p.m. here in Perth, and I don't know if this looks good. It shows how much you like working over here in WA.
It's looking great. How's the vibe? Lots of brewery people there?
Yeah. People here, there's lots of different breweries that have been represented, which is great. Everyone's having a great time. It's the vibe's really good over here at the moment.
Yeah, good excuse to get out of the brewery dead on 5, I think. So
Nice.
Everyone's gear in hand and ready to go.
Cool, we'll catch you again later in the night. Now we're going to head to Hobart to catch up with OJ and John Burridge. So where are you, Tasmania? There he is.
Oh, this is the biggest party of them all.
John for all his friends.
Our client sponsors have kindly put me in front of this beautiful media wall, so yeah. But over to my right-hand side, there's the party going on. The brewers are arriving, where it's the Fox Friday taproom. Hold on, here comes the clown. As always,
G'day, mate. G'day, OJ.
I'll put him on.
How's it going? You got a bit of a crowd down there?
Yeah. You like me, people?
Oh, there we go.
Oh, look at that.
There we go. We have got people down here in Tasmania. It's not just our family, so it's all good.
That's great. A lot of industry people there. I can see it's looking really good.
Give us a wave. Can they hear us? Well, currently ranking last for best party, but there's still time to improve.
I love the sponsor background though.
Okay, we'll catch you guys again later. We've got to. Well, I say we've got to head to SA, but we can't because they're all stuck at home.
Yeah, the SA party would have been at Prancing Pony, so it's a bit of a shame.
Yeah. So we're going to move over, I believe, to Queensland.
New South Wales.
New South Wales. We're heading back to New South Wales. There we go. To Filter. Filter's new venue in Marrickville.
G'day, guys. All right, they are pumping, as we can see. It's all happening down at Filter, hosted by our lovely friends at Keekstar.
No, they're actually living in the past, so they can't hear us yet. So they'll respond to us in a little bit. But Filter's looking pretty nice. It's only been open a few weeks, hasn't it?
It's looking absolutely fantastic. I can't wait to get up there and have a beer there myself. It's looking great.
And if we get a recording of them reacting to us saying this later, we'll play that back out.
I think we've got like a 30, 45 second delay. So here we go. Maybe there we go. Now we got him.
There we go. All right, but we're now we're heading off to Queensland. Hello and goodbye. Queensland and Hendo, please.
All right, Queensland. Oh, look at that. G'day, mate. G'day, Hendo. How are you going?
Hey, what's happening?
It's looking like an absolutely pumping party there. Whereabouts are you?
We're at Sea Legs Brewing in Kangaroo Point in Brisbane, and there's about 120 people here tonight. It's going on, so it's really good. Good to see you.
It's looking
nice.
Looking fantastic.
We're not allowed more than 120 people in the whole of Melbourne at the minute,
No,
are we?
I don't think so. Are you holding a microphone or a monkey wrench there, Hendo?
Well, we'll catch up with you guys again later. I believe we've got one more party to catch up on, so we're heading to Victoria now. Have a good night, and we'll see you when we see you.
Oh, there's
the two Toms. There we go. How's the incubator?
There's the mug that we get paid the big bucks to watch. How's it going down there in Fixation, guys?
No, but they've got something going pretty
I
loud
can see
in the
we've got
background.
a bit of a... Oh, look at that crowd. Give us a wave, guys.
Oh, maybe slotting in fourth.
Oh, look at that. That's fantastic.
Excellent work.
We are, I think we'll definitely be heading down there after this.
Okay, well, I think we've had a look at the parties now, which means we're moving straight into the Class Champion Awards, Karl. So
We are, yes. Indeed, we are heading to the first Class Champion Award for this one. And I'm really looking forward to these. There are some just amazing beers. There are some great categories. And as we said before, it's been a really complicated process to get all these beers out and get all the judging happening in these different bubbles. But I think, like the guys, the logistical things that we've had has just been, it's been absolutely amazing.
Yeah. Oh, and I think, and it makes it different this year. It's packaging only, so there's no draft beers this year. So it'll be interesting to see if that throws up anything different. But we are opening with Champion Amber and Dark Beer.
We are lumped in together, but like they always should be. No. But yeah, no, it's then there's a few other great categories coming up. But look, I'm really stoked. Again, really stoked that this is happening. And yeah, let's get to it.
No, so Champion Amber Dark, sponsored by Rockset Health and Safety Flooring Solutions. So I think what did we agree with? I'm going to be reading the golds.
You read the golds
You're
out.
reading the nominations.
And I'll do the nominations.
Flow exquisitely. I've got my glasses on. So the gold medalists, we have Bridge Road Brewing with their Celtic Red Ale, Revel Brewing with Browntown American Brown Ale, Stomping Ground Brewing with Upside Down Brown Ale. And is that the three?
And I think is that the three gold medalists? All right, there we go. All right, and our nominations are, funnily enough, we got Bridge Road Brewers there with our Celtic Red Ale. Give us a wave there, Jimmy. There he is. What a champion. He can't hear me. And then we have Revel Brewing Co. with the Browntown American Brown Ale. Glad to have you guys here. It's looking great. Good stuff, guys. And then our good friends Stomping Ground Brewing Co. with our Upside Down Pale Ale. The right way up, Asher. Looking good, mate.
Yep, hanging out at fixation.
And now we will be getting the winner. Read by us.
Good evening all. My name is Anthony Miller, Director of Rockset Australia. Along with myself and my Rockset team, we're excited to be part of the Indies celebration tonight. We are proud to be presenting the Champion Amber Dark Ale Trophy for 2020. Rockset supplies and installs premium food and beverage production flooring and is regarded as the #1 specialist in this field. Our team at Rockset are delighted to be involved in this prestigious event and support the independent brewing community, especially with many having worked with us closely over the past few years. The winner of tonight's award will receive the following: a free multi-layered consulting package including repair, design and implementation of the Rockset SE anti-corrosive, HACCP certified, slip resistant Rockset SE brewing production coating. This includes a 20% discount on the SE coating above $10,000. The award goes to Stomping Ground Brewing Co. Upside Down Brown Ale.
Woo! Stomping Ground Brewery. Well done, guys. Who have we got there?
Who's going to speak? Do we see a Greenstein?
Oh, look at this. You're all looking at the YouTube, but that is fantastic.
Are they still waiting for the results to come in? They don't yet know. We can watch that moment when it breaks. No, well,
the Upside Down Brown Ale, what a fantastic beer.
Well, there's not too many browns and ambers around these days, so good on them for... there we know.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, congratulations, guys.
Excellent work. So I think an early win for Victoria, just to, we've been kicking goals with all these donuts recently, and now we're going to get a clean sweep of the trophies tonight, hopefully.
Absolutely, and it couldn't have gone to a better brewery than Stomping Ground. Look, they've done a great job. They made the greatest time decision by selling Gabs.
Selling Gabs just before a pandemic.
Just before a pandemic, but
then again, opening an airport brew pub probably wasn't the best move.
Balancing it out with the airport brew pub was the other one. But yeah, no, I mean, I'm good mates with Guy. Don't know who else is involved, but it's been they're a great team, and yeah, congrats to Asher, mate. It's a top-notch beer.
Yeah. How are we going on the comments? Has anyone been coming in with any fun stuff there?
What have we got here? Someone mentioning that your haircut must have been the result of a COVID lockdown boredom. Would you say that's correct?
What was that?
Your haircut.
No, this is symmetrical alopecia.
Oh,
have you not heard of it?
Symmetrical alopecia.
Yeah, it's a very rare disease.
Reverse pattern baldness.
I'm quite offended, but I'll get over it as the night goes on. Just out of interest, when I went to the shower beforehand to make myself look as stunning as I did, the reason I took quite a while is I managed to take the door off its hinges in the shower.
Oh.
And was actually on the floor trying to hold this thing up so it wouldn't land on my head.
Wow.
And thinking this isn't really going to make me less sweaty for the event ahead, because here I am thinking, am I actually going to wreck this thing at Melbourne Central? And anyway.
How'd you go?
I got it back on the hinges.
It's all fixed?
And then I was pulled back down here very quickly.
Well, lucky we're at Harry the Hirer, who will be able to fix that stuff for us anyway.
Exactly, with all the bobcats. Anyway, so we've got, I think, a few seconds left until we move on to our next champion beer, which is the Champion Hybrid Beer, sponsored by Ellerslie Australia and Lalamon Brewing. I believe this one last year went to think this went to Dollar Bill. So
I don't really remember the awards all that well last year, but I'll take your word for it.
there you go. Well, I do because I wasn't there. I think I was sick.
Okay.
So here we go. So this is the Champion Hybrid Awards. The nominees.
Gold medalists.
Gold medalists, of course. We'll get there. We'll get there in the end.
We'll get there.
Gold medalists: Bad Shepherd Brewing with their Peanut Butter Porter, Dainton with Chocktail Espresso Mocha Stout, Loophole Brewing Co. with the Astral Project Merlot Sour and also the Astral Project Malbec Sour, Molly Rose Brewing with their Coffee Citrus Sour, Red Hill with their Pancho Mole Imperial Stout, the Taverners Brewery with their Manuka Imperial Stout, Two Bays Brewing with their Gluten-Free Pale, Wayward with their Ripasso Rosso and their Ripasso Bianco, and Young Henry's with their Natural Lager.
And out of those, the nominees are Dainton Brewery with the Chocktail Espresso Mocha Stout. Fantastic. God, that tastes absolutely delicious, or sounds delicious. Then we have Loophole Brewing Co., the Astral Project Merlot Sour, 2020 vintage. And then coming up third in the nominees is Wayward Brewing Co., Wayward Ripasso Bianco. And I believe they will be crossing to our sponsor to talk about the winner.
Hi, it's Rochelle from Ellerslie here. On behalf of our team and our good friends at Lallemand Australia, we're excited to be sponsoring this year's Champion Hybrid Beer Trophy.
Along with this year's trophy, our winner will also receive a ton of Cooper's malts, 60 kilos of hops, and a box of Lallemand yeast.
And I got the envelope. And the winner is...
Drum roll!
Loophole Brewing, the Astral Project Merlot Sour 2020.
Congratulations to Tom and the team down at Loophole. We look forward to supporting you with our wonderful prize. Congratulations to all of the winners for this year, and a big shout out to the IBA for putting together a fantastic online event. Cheers, guys.
Guys, woo.
All right.
Now, I'm assuming that we're not going to have a chat. Oh, there we go. We do.
Here he is.
Tom, how are you?
Yeah, good, James. How you going, mate?
I'm very well. When you came up on the test video earlier, it made me realise how long it is since I came to visit you and how long I still haven't written that story because I didn't recognise you with the long hair, so it's obviously been a while.
COVID's been an interesting year, but yeah, no, we're really happy down here and we're feeling nice and settled, and it's awesome to pick up this award.
Project related to that Brett Pinot you gave me out of the fermenter, is that where this project started from, playing with grapes and playing with beer, is that right?
Yeah, sorry, I can't hear anything much at the moment.
I could try again. I was saying, did the Astral Project come from, there was a beer I tried last year with you, there was a Pinot that had been fermented with Brettanomyces. Is that where the project came from?
Yeah, that's exactly it. That was the first beer in that range, and really it kind of, we're finally happy to be able to, sort of work on projects that we've been doing with the winery for a few years, and yeah, it's sort of been able to really get a lot more creative this year after having the site commissions and I guess with COVID and all of that. So yeah, it's Astral Project. There's a lot more to come out of it, and V20 next vintage, we're stoked to be able to do a lot more beers.
Yeah, so just so people know, because you're based, oh no, we're done. So just so we know, you're based on a winery, is that right? Near Robe?
Yeah, that's right. We're part of K-Chapel Wines, so we're lucky that our brew house is surrounded by biodynamic vineyards, and that gives us awesome access to fruit, barrels, winemaking knowledge. So for us, it means a big thing that we can get this award in really what is our passion project, and what we hope to produce a lot more of next year.
Yeah, and given you're actually at the brewery now, does that mean you have to stay there for the next 6 days and sleep by the tanks, or are you allowed to go home?
Yeah, it certainly made tonight a bit of an interesting thing with all the social distancing that we luckily enough haven't had to consider. But I'm in my happy place. I love being in the brewery, and we've got a really good crew here, and we're going to make sure we have a few beers tonight, that's for sure.
Awesome. No, well, congratulations. Well, I promise I will be in touch next week to finally seal the deal after coming and visiting the brewery last year. So congratulations, Tom, and pass on to the rest of the team, and I'll catch you next time we're over that way. Okay, what's up next, Karl?
legend. What an absolute legend. That's fantastic. I love the concept of the combining the elements of wine and beer together, and some of the stuff that they're coming out of there is it's just fantastic.
Well, it was only I think 14 months ago I was there, and he gave me this taster of a partially fermented wine out of the playing with Brettanomyces, and it was just I think a rough idea at that time, and clearly, you know, in the year it's come on to be a trophy winner. So there you go. What are we moving on to next?
I reckon we will go on to
Champion Lager, by the looks of things.
Champion Lager.
Yep, presented by Barrett Burston. I'm sure there've been a few entries in there. So
absolutely.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Got a few coming there. There we go.
All right, here's our gold medals.
Okay, so the gold medalists, we have Four Hearts Brewing with their Sunshine Lager, Brick Lane Brewing with their Base Lager, Brouhaha's Mulaney Lager, Common Ground with their Dark Days Schwarzbier, Heads of Noosa Bock, Hepburn Springs Brewing Company Pilsner, Pike's Beer Co Pilsner, Straddy Brewing Co with their Point Lookout Lager.
And of those gold medals, we have three nominees for that. Number one is Heads of Noosa Brewing Co. with their Bock. Give us a wave, guys, if you can hear me. All right. We have the guys down in Victoria, Hepburn Springs Brewing Co. with their Pilsner. And coming in on our third nominee, Straddle Brewing Co. Point Lookout.
From North Stradbroke Island.
North Stradbroke Island.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah. Their Point Lookout Lager. And I believe that we have Barrett Burston here to tell us who the winner is.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Jake Jacob, and I am the CEO of Barrett Burston Malting and our sister company and affiliate Cryer Malt. We're very excited to support the Indie Awards and celebrate with the new innovators and the new pioneers of the brewing industry. So it's with great pleasure that we sponsor the award for Champion Lager and award 1 tonne of Barrett Burston malt to Hepburn Springs Brewing Company Pilsner. Congratulations.
Another great outcome for Victoria.
Yeah. Congratulations,
you guys are already
some pretty happy people there. Can you hear us okay?
Congratulations, guys. It's an amazing achievement. How is it up there in Hepburn Springs for you?
Pretty well today.
So can you tell people a little bit about yourselves? I don't, one of the smaller breweries that would have entered. Tell us a bit about Hepburn Springs Brewing Co.
When you talk about microbrewery, we're smaller than a microbrewery. This is just incredible.
That's awesome.
That's fantastic.
Oh my God. Yeah.
So whereabouts in Hepburn Springs is the brewery? So are you a part of a brew pub or?
It's just up past the Mineral Reserve, Bathhouse Mineral Reserve. We've been here about 5 years. We've kept it very, very small.
Yeah.
And just at the start of pre-COVID, we decided to take it up to the next level, and then obviously got caught out with COVID. And managed to get this brew out, and yeah, it's just.
Well, I think when it comes to taking it to the next level,
I was just happy to enter. I was also happy. For a little recognition, this is amazing.
Well, you guys deserve it. The beer is absolutely fantastic. I think I've actually got one.
Yeah, we've got a couple chilled in the fridge over there, so we'll be cracking one in a minute.
Here's one right here. I'm just going to... that's the one.
I'm just... Thank you. Sorry, guys.
But no, you said you wanted to take things to the next level. I reckon coming straight in with a Indies trophy is pretty next level. I don't know where you go after this, but we'll be keeping an eye out.
Sorry.
Congratulations, guys. Look, it's a really deserving award.
Awesome.
Thank you so much. We can't wait to see what's coming out of you again. Some more.
Well, there we go. That's what you want to see. You want to see people pretty damn chuffed with their trophy there. So
they look really stoked. It was great to see.
Yeah.
It's interesting because, like, I mean, Hepburn Springs is obviously known for their spring and their thermal spring water. And I might know a little bit about brewing, but I know that Pilsner is not normally brewed from that kind of that hard, sulphury water. But I think they might have done a great job with it.
Imagine if they went into the seltzer market. God, you'd be in
Imagine if
trouble.
they went into the seltzer market. What a world.
Now, any comments coming in on the feed?
Let's have a look. What have we got here? There's some good beers here. People are really killing it with the beers. What have we got? Clean sweep of the Indies for Victoria. It has been.
Yeah.
Oh no, except for South Australia. But it's been pretty clean. It's been great to see so many Victorian breweries up there, from my perspective anyway. All right.
No, well, I think there's actually no trophy awarded for champion European style beer. It says there were 14 entries but no golds. So we're going to move straight on instead to the champion mixed culture beer, which is sponsored by the IBA. Yeah, we'll have a look and see who the gold medals are in the champion mixed culture category. I really should have got stronger eyesight. Ten Toes Brewery with their Culture Kick Kiwi and Kakadu Plum Sour. Three Ravens with their Wild Ravens Method Ravens 2019 Australian Wild Ale. Blaster Brewing with their Rampant Raspberry Fruited Sour Ale. Mismatch Brewing with their Strawberry Berliner Weiss. Newstead with Zoo Version 8 Golden Sour. Slow Lane Brewing with their Botany Weiss. Wayward Brewing Co. with their Raspberry Berliner Weiss. And I believe that's the one.
And of those gold medals, we have 3 nominees for this particular award. The first nominee is Three Ravens Brewery with their Wild Ravens Method Ravens 2019 Australian Wild Ale. Method Ravens, that sounds very interesting. I think I might steal that. We live right next door to them, so why not? Give us a wave, guys, if you can see it. If not, that's cool. Slow Lane Brewing with their Botany Weiss is the next nominee. And coming up third is Wayward Brewing Co. with their Raspberry Berliner Weiss. And I believe we have a very special guest this evening to present this award.
This award is sponsored by the IBA, so we're bringing on IBA General Manager Kylie Lethbridge. Hi, Kylie.
Hi, James.
How you going?
How are you doing?
I'm not too bad. Yeah, we're going well. I believe this is the first day, 8 months after you started in your job, you've actually met some of the team thanks to the lockdowns, is that right?
I absolutely have. It's been the best day ever. This mammoth beat that we have to organise, but that's been the best part of it, is actually catching up with the team.
Yeah,
and of course you guys.
Well, because your first day at work was March the 23rd.
My first day at work was the day, essentially the day after we had to cancel Indie Beer Showcase in Melbourne.
And shut down every brewery and venue in the country.
And shut down every brewery in the country. So it's certainly been a challenging first 8 months in the job.
Yeah, and how does it feel to actually have this going ahead tonight, given almost everything else has had to be cancelled? It's
amazing, James. The support that we've had from the industry, the support that we've had from the board, our project group, our volunteers, our judges, it's been extraordinary. And of course, my fantastic team. I couldn't ask for more.
Bunch of legends. Well, so can you please tell us who the winner is?
It's exciting. The winner of Mixed Culture is Slow Lane Brewing.
Woo! So the new brewery in Botany, they've been going all of just a few months, I think, just making beer in the Slow Lane.
Yeah.
Lots of barrel-aged beers, and yeah, I've tasted. Hey, Alex, Yvonne, how you going?
Congratulations, guys.
Hey, we're great, thanks.
Congratulations.
Oh, I want to know who's the little one.
Look who it is. Oh, well done on winning this mixed culture beer. You guys are known for producing these, I guess, beers in the slow lane, these really traditional styles, and I guess it's really paying off. How's it all going?
Yeah, it's super stoked to have won this. We only just started up, like our first year. It's like, one of the first beers we brewed. I guess we weren't sure how like a non-fruited, sort of more traditional, like mixed fermentation Berliner Weiss was going to go. So we actually didn't even make that much of it. We like fruited half of it. But yeah, it's really well received, and we just canned another batch last week. So yeah.
Well, I think for people who, I guess, maybe drank a bunch of sour beers, including Berliner Weiss, a lot of the beers called Berliner Weiss in Australia now are sort of sour pitch beers. They're done kind of, I guess, the easy way, kettle sour, whereas you're a cuddle sour guy, is that right? It's barrel aged, it's mixed fermentation, it's nature, it's taking its time, is that right?
Yeah, so it wasn't barrel aged, but yeah, it was definitely sort of mixed ferment with like lacto and Brettanomyces for a couple of months.
Yeah. And how are the people at Botany having two awesome breweries within about 500 metres of each other?
Yeah, they seem pretty excited, but we haven't actually opened up our tasting room yet. It's probably a couple of weeks off. But they all keep walking by asking us when we're going to be open.
They're definitely taking the slow lane.
Exactly. Oh, you know, best things take time. No, that's awesome. Congratulations. I look forward to visiting you sometime in the new year. So there we go.
I'm going to leave you to it, James.
Yeah, nice. Well,
I'll see
thanks,
you
Carly.
later
Yeah,
on.
we'll see you later on.
Thank you so much, Carly, for coming on.
All right.
Wow. God,
Yeah,
those
you need
beers...
to try some of their beers. I've tried a bunch of their beers and they kill it.
I'm really looking forward to trying some of their
just
beers.
Really
Botany
delicious beers. So, how are we going with the chat?
Let's have a look. A lot of congratulations, everyone is great. Crafty has the 80s movie substitute teacher suit down pat tonight.
Thank you very much. Well, in the past, I've worn the 1960s second-hand car salesman.
Yeah.
So I figure this one actually has a fake watch with it as well. So
Which you
I've got this
can't
as
tell
well
the
now,
time.
just to, you know,
So what is the time? What is the time?
What is the time?
Crafty?
What time? When was it manufactured? It's at 1 o'clock, 5 to 1. All right. So we're moving on now to Champion Session Beer. So this is. I think hotly contested. A lot of people making, you know,
it is the hot style of the summer, I would have thought.
It is the hot style for summer.
Except
so
if not for seltzer, that is.
Yeah, so this is presented by Yakima Chief Hops. And yeah, we'll soon find out who the gold medalists are. I got it right, I didn't say nominees, I said gold medalists.
Nice
They've only
work.
taken 5 trophies.
Nice work.
So, Champion Session Beer. The gold medalists are Bodrigi Brewing for their Specky Juice Hazy Session IPA. Heads of Noosa for their Lager 3.5. Mitter Brewing from the Victorian High Country with their Mitter Bitter, English style bitter. And Moffat Beach with Moff's Summer Ale.
And of those gold medals, the nominees are Bodrigi Brewing with their Specky Juice Hazy Sipper. Congratulations, guys. Good work. And Abbotsford local, big fan. Heads of Noosa Brewing Co. Lager 3.5. Mitter Brewing Co. with the Mitter Bitter English style bitter. Delicious. An English style session bitter. Who'd have thought?
There you go.
What a world. And of course, up in the beautiful Sunshine Coast, Moffat Beach Brewing Co. with their Moff's Summer Ale. I'm glad I pronounced that one correctly. We have Yakima Chief to announce the winner of this particular trophy.
So good evening to all the Brewers and IBA members across Australia at your various live cross parties, hopefully enjoying a few fresh independent pints. For those who don't know me, my name is James Monching and I'm the Regional Sales Manager for Yakima Chief Hops in Australia and New Zealand. It's certainly been an interesting year for everyone involved, and at Yakima Chief Hops, alongside our growers, we can certainly relate. We've had the same joy of navigating a once-in-a-100-year pandemic, followed by bushfires, one after the other. It's certainly great to see events like these continue to run as a celebration of independent beer. So props to the team at the IBA for soldiering on and giving us all something to celebrate. For the award for Champion Session Beer tonight, I'd like to also accompany it with the prize of 20 kilos of both Centennial Cryo hops and Laurel T90 pallets. So the winner of Champion Session Beer for 2020 is Moffat Beach Brewing Co. Moff's Summer Ale. So congratulations to Matt and the team, and cheers from us at Yakima Chief Hops. Thank you.
Unbelievable. Fantastic.
There we go,
Congratulations,
Matt,
guys.
Chaz. Congratulations, guys.
You look like you are celebrating in style. How are you feeling?
How are we feeling? Feeling better than when that car crashed in the front of our joint today.
Hold it up. Give us a show.
Yes.
That is
nice.
fantastic.
Well, I seem to remember I was speaking to you guys at Meet the Indies Champs back earlier, or this time last year. So clearly you guys are making a habit of winning trophies.
Mate, we just have a crack each time.
Yeah, no, haven't you? Don't you keep winning in this category as well?
Yeah, I think it's our second time.
Okay, only
a second time.
Only our second time.
Look,
so are you guys still just operating on the small brewery, or have you bought your big place around the corner yet?
No, we've commissioned the big one.
Yeah, but we're not operating.
We're not open, but we've commissioned it and we've done our first couple of brews on it.
Oh, nice. Well, congratulations.
Awesome.
So how are you going to be celebrating tonight, or need I not bother asking?
Yeah, no, it's going to be hectic.
Oh, no, it looks like you've got a full house there. So, yeah, I mean, I think it's become an annual thing now. Since you won your first trophy, you won Champion Small last year, didn't you? You've been picking up trophies left, right and centre, IPA. It's been pretty amazing, really.
Yeah, no, it's been an awesome ride. Yeah, we're a bit sorry. It's a bit hard to hear in here because we've got a full house. But yeah, no, thanks for everyone. Thanks to all the other brewers that entered and everyone that's joined us on this ride. It's been great.
Congratulations, guys.
Yeah, it's
well
awesome.
deserved.
Nice. Enjoy the Well, I think Moffat Beach has moved into #1 for the state parties now. So
I love seeing people celebrating after they've won awards. I think that's fantastic. Those guys are just...
Before, during and after, I think, is the way to do it.
Before, during and after. Those guys are absolutely pumping.
Yeah.
And being in Queensland, you can pump it up. It's great.
Right, now we're moving on pretty quickly this time, I think. We're gathering speed here, Karl.
We are gathering speed. Maybe we're just talking too
wrong.
much shit and keeping it behind a bit.
Champion Strong Beer now, which is sponsored by Midland Insurance. Sounds like a pretty broad category again.
A strong beer sounds
strong beer.
like...
So let's find out what qualifies as a strong beer these days.
Here we go.
All right, Brick Lane Avalanche Hazy IPA, Dainton Super Trooper Imperial Nipa, Dainton Apocalypso 2 Second Wave Nipa, Hawker's Whiskey Barrel Aged Imperial Stout, Hawker's and Against the Grain Bowen Luke Down Under Imperial Smoked Stout, Helios Brewing Kronos Imperial Nitro Coffee Stout. God, I hope my voice survives this round. Mismatch Brewing Bourbon Barrel Aged Russian Imperial Stout. That was delicious. And Stomping Grounds Rye Whiskey Barrel Aged Russian Imperial Stout.
And of those gold medals, the nominees for Champion Strong Beer are Dainton Brewery with their Apocalypso 2 Second Wave Nipa. Congratulations, guys. Give us a wave. Fantastic.
A bit of a delay there.
The second nominee is Hawker's Beer with their Whiskey Barrel Aged Imperial Stout. And the third nominee is the Mismatch Brewing Co. Bourbon Barrel Aged Russian Imperial Stout.
All right.
To announce the winner, we got my good friend Damien from Midland Insurance Company.
Hi everyone, I'm Damien from Midland Insurance Brokers. We're extremely proud to continue our partnership with the IBA and the Indies through our sponsorship of the Champion Strong Beer Award. This is a great event to celebrate Australia's best breweries, and we would like to congratulate all entrants. It's been a very challenging year, but we commend you all on your ability to battle through it. We are also offering the winner a free review of their insurance requirements. We will also contribute $500 towards the cost of their business insurance that we will arrange. Now, I'm extremely proud to announce the winner of the Champion Strong Beer Award is Dainton Brewery's Apocalypso 2 Second Wave New England IPA. Congratulations, guys.
Brewery.
Congratulations, guys, again. How you going?
You guys look absolutely stoked. I love it.
You won. Yes.
Here we go.
No, congratulations, Apocalypso 2. So Dan Andrews finally gets a bit of recognition. Can they hear us?
I think we're about 10 seconds delayed.
All right. Are we on a bit of a delay? Can you hear us coming through?
Absolutely, clearly. Yeah.
Excellent. Well, congratulations. Now, do you want to tell us a bit about Apocalypso 2? I believe Apocalypso 1 was made for Lockdown 1 and Apocalypso 2 was made for Lockdown 2 and had complete with like Dan Andrews Zombie on the label. Is that right?
Yeah, absolutely. It was very topical, and tropical. Yeah.
And tropical. Just stop there. You're not going to get any better. But no, so tell us a bit about the beer, because you've been making a lot of the sort of hazy IPAs and double IPAs. Was that one of your favourites?
It's definitely something that's very popular in the market, and we're sort of finding a niche in there. So yeah, very happy to do beers like that. Yeah.
No, well, you guys are making a bit of a habit, aren't they?
Well, they're featuring very heavily in previous awards, which is absolutely fantastic from a fellow Victorian brewery. It's great to see.
Yeah. No, well, congratulations again, guys. And Cam, I haven't forgotten about doing the PDF of that story for your mum. I will get around to it eventually. I was just apologising to everyone for forgetting to do stuff tonight. But yeah, enjoy the rest of your night. Enjoy the celebrations. I hope you've got a few Apocalypse 2s left to crack into.
We do. Plenty.
Nice one. All right, enjoy the rest of your night, guys.
Thanks.
There's been a suggestion that Damien from Midland Insurance Brokers and Dan Dainton are the same person.
I've never seen them in the same room.
Well, no, I haven't seen them in the same room either.
I noticed how Dan wasn't there either, so there we
move
go.
aside QAnon, there's our new conspiracy.
All right, we're going to move straight on. I think...
Oh, no, we're not moving straight on.
We're not moving straight on. So anything else in the comments over there?
Let's have a look. Great to see everyone having a great time. There's greetings from Corinna from Prancing Pony.
Oh,
she's come through on the comments saying it's very sad that they can't be a part of the show tonight, but it's great to see everyone having a good time. And look, it's a real shame that we can't have you on. It's a real shame that we can't have the live feed to the SA party. And I know this is day one for you guys, but you know, I'm sure. Yeah,
they've had a rough time. You know, they had the fires through the Adelaide Hills, and so hopefully they get out quickly and get back to normality. But yeah, any predictions yet? Any strange hobbies, or is everyone just having too much of a good time?
I think everyone's just partying hard, Jimmy. It's just been a lot of really supportive comments. A lot of people saying how great the beers are. Someone's accusing me of stealing jokes. Makes sense. I don't make up my own jokes. I just steal other people's stuff.
Well, you're being fed them, aren't you? Okay, maybe we'll move on to the stronger beers ourselves and get in the mood with everyone else, perhaps.
Indeed we will.
So up next we're moving on to the Champion Porter Stout beer sponsored by Aurora. So we're getting on to some of the bigger ones now.
Yep.
I believe we'll be getting the gold. Yes.
This ain't the slashies, folks.
No, it ain't the slash. We're moving on. All right, Champion Porter Stout. We have Bright Brewery's Staircase Porter. Now that's a beer that's been around forever. Common Ground back again. It's a new brewery in Brisbane with the Dark Knight Stout. Foghorn for their Sligo Extra Stout. Grifter with their Omen Oatmeal Stout. And Southern Highlands Brewing with their Goodfather Porter.
And of those gold medalists, the nominees for Champion Porter Stout are Bright Brewery with their Staircase Porter. Woo. God, what a fantastic brewery it is up there. God, I love that place. Foghorn Brewery with their Sligo Extra Stout. Woo. A big favourite. Great beer. I'm already beginning to make predictions here. Grifter Brewing with the Omen Oatmeal Stout. And Southern Highlands Brewing with their Goodfather Porter. And we have Aurora to announce the winner for this particular category.
Hey everyone, it's Chris Lyons from Aurora Beverage Cans here. Aurora is well known for our beer packaging, including cans and glass bottles. As Australia's largest can manufacturer, we love supporting the craft beer industry, and we're extremely proud to sponsor the 2020 Champion Porter Stout Award. This year, Aurora will support the winning brewer with a free set of pre-pressed plates to provide a premium package for their Champion Porter Stout. Without further ado, this year's winner is Foghorn Brewery Sligo Extra Stout. Congratulations, guys.
Well, I have to say, well deserved. I don't know if you tried Sligo Stout. It is an absolutely phenomenal beer.
Congratulations,
Sean,
guys.
Keith, congratulations. How are you going? Have you got us yet? Can you hear us, Sean? A bit of a delay.
But like these guys have absolutely dominated this particular category, as we've seen. It's an unbeatable stout. But it's absolutely fantastic.
Keith's got one going down there. No, I remember Sean when he first launched Foghorn a few years ago. He sent me a few PET bottles down of a few of his beers. Poured a glass of the Sligo, and it's one as if it's like that is a Sean Sherlock stout.
Yep.
I think it's won multiple trophies over the years. Just a phenomenal. He's a great stout brewer. He's a great brewer, full stop. But the Sligo stout is, it's won many trophies over the years.
Absolutely top notch.
Yeah, absolutely beautiful. So there's no shame in losing to a beer like that. Have you got us, guys?
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, congratulations.
Hey. Congratulations. So it's Foghorn with 2 breweries now and a bigger team.
I have the trophy.
Hey.
Big crew. Well done, guys. Good work.
I I think they're still on delay, but I think we should watch them celebrate.
Yeah,
So-
it's looking fantastic. I just want to see someone just take a bite out of that award just to make sure it's real.
All right, you got a bit noisy there.
There we
Oh,
go.
well, I think we might be able to overcome the delay. But I will say congratulations to Sean. He's got one of his old friends, Keith, there, and they've taken over the Hunter Brewery where Keith was working.
Yep.
So he's now working with one of his old homebrewing buddies as part of the Founders First group. So pretty awesome story for Sean and Foghorn again. And yeah, bringing some awesome beers to Newcastle and the Hunter.
Yes, looking, and I believe they're going to be celebrating to what kind of music do you think?
Oh no! If we could have got him, I was going to ask him what he'd be listening to tonight because he's got particularly good and deep knowledge of some quality sort of punk and hard rock. He's
certainly looks like it.
A former university lecturer as well in Australian history, specialising in the Australian labour movement. Just if you really want to know any more about Sean. Anyway, so we've got a bit of how are we looking online now?
Let's have a look. What have we got? Damien Lane has said Dan Dainton's got more hair than him. Fair call. Yeah, no, that's great. What else have we got here? Greetings from Bankstown. Great, it's good to hear. People are really getting into the Newey breweries, Newcastle breweries. That's absolutely fantastic. Kyle has said he cannot believe that suit. It's making him want to rewatch Mr. Bean.
Excellent. Well, you know, I was thinking of myself as Mr. Bean when I was holding the shower door earlier and thinking this is going to be it. I'm never going to make it back for the awards. How am I going to live this one down? But I don't need to because I made it and they still think I look like Mr. Bean anyway. I thought it was more like some sort of, classic gangster movie, not a bloody crap teach. Anyway, so moving swiftly on. So we are next going to be, we're getting on to, I guess these will be some of the categories with the most awards of the night.
Absolutely.
So we move on to Champion IPA.
This is the big one, people.
A big one, it's a big one. Will it be won by Big IPA? So it's sponsored by Hopco, who I guess will be enjoying the fact that people are drinking so many IPAs and making so many hoppy IPAs. So we will now find out who the gold medalists are for Champion India Pale Ale. So we have Four Hearts Brewing from Ipswich again with their Kickback Red IPA. We have Dainton again with their Jungle Juice Hazy IPA. Dainton again with their Bloodzilla Double Blood Orange Nipah. Dainton with their Overdrive West Coast IPA. Grifter with their Big Sur West Coast IPA. Hawkers with their West Coast IPA. Helios Brewing with their Medusa Black IPA, second one for Helios. Yeah. Mountain Culture with their Back to Cali West Coast IPA. Nowhere Man with their Wugong IPA. Range Brewing with their Fahrenheit IPA. Range Brewing with their DDH House Party IPA. Range Brewing with the Grand Scheme of Things West Coast IPA. And Temple with their Western Street IPA.
Wow.
That was like 2 days range of IPA releases there. Okay, so we have the nominees.
So yeah, of those gold medalists, we have the following nominees for the award. First up is Dainton Brewing Overdrive West Coast IPA. Congratulations, guys, for your nomination. Grifter Brewing with the Big Sur West Coast IPA. Hawkers Beer with their West Coast IPA. The Helios Brewing Co. with their Medusa Black IPA. I do like a good black IPA. Absolutely delicious. Range Brewing with their Fahrenheit IPA. And the final nomination for Champion India Pale Ale is Range Brewing with their Double Dry Hop House Party IPA. And to announce the winner of Champion India Pale Ale, we have Hopco, the sponsor.
G'day everyone, my name's Sandy Ross. I'm the owner here at Hopco. We proudly support independent brewers, mainly because we are a fully independent Australian company. We love the IPA award because we love hop-driven beers. The more hops, the better. The winner of the Best IPA award will receive 100 kilograms of Nelson Sabin hop pellets from the current crop, and hopefully they'll use it in an IPA. Now, the winner of the Best IPA award for independent brewers is Range Fahrenheit IPA. Well done, Mitch. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Range Brewing with their Fahrenheit IPA. Congratulations, guys. Well done. It's absolutely fantastic. How are you feeling?
Sorry, it was pretty loud here. We didn't actually hear which beer we wanted for.
It was the Fahrenheit IPA. There's so many to choose from, I can understand.
Awesome. Oh, man, that's so cool.
Congratulations on having your Zoom working in sync with us. That's a delight, I have to say.
That's a plus. Thank you. Yeah, that's awesome.
So it looks like you've got a pretty good party going on there, and you guys have got some big news coming. When are you opening in Melbourne? In a few weeks' time?
We're keeping it a little close to the chest, but it's we're getting very close, and it'll hopefully be in the next couple of weeks.
Awesome.
It's great to see Abbotsford being the hub of craft beer in Melbourne.
So what can you tell us about the Fahrenheit as well? What sort of IPA are we dealing with here, other than delicious and trophy winning?
So we're talking about a super juicy, hazy East Coast IPA. That's the favourite for us at Range Brewing. All US ingredients in that one. So that's courtesy of Bintani and Crye Malt Yakima Chiefs for us. Fantastic beer.
Yeah, awesome. No, it's great to see such a gathering there in Brisbane as well. I hope everyone's going to be shouting you beers for the rest of the night.
Oh, I think we might shout a couple ourselves, actually.
Awesome. All right,
good, guys. Congratulations.
Congratulations, guys. We'll enjoy the rest of the evening, and we'll have a good one.
Range Brewing, huh? What a world. What are they? I love the fact that they only really brew a beer once, really. Yeah. Eerily familiar, that one. But
I think they sold out their birthday beer, was it this year, in 4 minutes, I think, online.
4 minutes online.
Yeah, getting queues around the blocks.
Do you reckon they're going to brew Fahrenheit again?
So moving on, I believe we now have one last beer category trophy to give away. Then we're having a beer break. We've been granted a whole 2 minutes to recover Guy. Recover Carl, even calling you Guy now, getting the names wrong. So we're moving on to Champion Pale Ale. It will be the last of the categories we're looking at. Again, sponsored by Yakima Chief Hops. And so let's see which gold medalists we have for Champion Pale in 2020. We have Three Ravens with their New World IPA, Seventh Day Brewery in Sydney with their Pale, All In Brewing out of Brisbane with Citra Hopped Extra Pale Ale, Barossa Valley with Hop Heaven Easy IPA, always does well that beer, Black Hops with their Pale Ale, Bridge Road with their Beachy XPA, Bright Brewery with their Blowhard Pale, Cheeky Monkey with their Pale Ale, Gage Roads Brewing with their Pale Ale, and the next one, I need to get some sort of, throat softener. Jetty Road with their Pale Ale, Mismatch Session Ale, Mountain Culture with Status Quo Nipa, New England Brewing with their New England Pale Ale, Filter XPA, Red Hills East Coast IPA Session IPA, Staves Pale Ale, Wayward IPA, and Wicked Elf Endless Summer Kolsch.
Lots of IPAs in this Pale Ale category. But as of those gold medals, the following are the nominations for the Champion Pale Ale. First up, we have Three Ravens Brewery with their New World IPA. Fantastic. Second up, we have Barossa Valley Brewing with their Hop Heaven Easy IPA. Seen a trend here. And of course, Mismatch Brewing Co. with their delicious Session Ale. For this particular beer, we will have Yakima Chief announcing the winner.
Hello again, it's James Monching from Yakima Chief Hops here. I'm so glad that we can present 2 awards at this year's Indies, and we do it because we love to support great independent beer. It has been so amazing to see all the other great awards throughout the night, and congratulations from us to all of the winners. Now I'm back again to present Champion Pale Ale, a trophy that encompasses styles that I'm sure has kept many breweries ticking over the past few months. It's always great to see tasty Yakima Chief hops presented so well throughout Australian Pale Ales. I'm sure the winner will make excellent use of our prize of 20 kilos of Centennial Cryo hops and 20 kilograms of Idaho 7 T90. And I can't wait to taste them in the resulting beer and toast the brewer. So the winner of the 2020 Champion Pale Ale Trophy is Three Ravens New World IPA. So congratulations to Brendan and the team, and I know they'll make excellent use of these hops. Cheers, everybody. Thank you.
Congratulations to the team at Three Ravens. What a fantastic achievement. Bravo. Look at that. Look at those happy faces. Well done, Brendan. How's it going, guys?
How's it going, guys? Can you hear us there at Fixation?
Oh, look, it's really, really great to see you guys.
Thank you, everyone, if you can hear us.
Yeah, we can hear you, Brendan.
We're going to look at the live stream.
Can you hear us?
Talk to us about this New World IPA. What sort of beer have we got?
They're probably cooking for us.
Well, I can tell you. I can tell you, it comes in a purple can. It's delicious. It was my go-to beer at the start of lockdown #1.
Yeah.
It's it's a lighter, paler, more like Thornbridge Jaipur. If you know English beers more than you do Australian beers, really bad reference there.
I've definitely had the beer Crafty.
Yeah, and it's won trophies as well. But it's like three Ravens, some of those breweries that keep nailing it, keep picking up awards. So congratulations again. Your near neighbours in Thornbury as well.
Great to see them succeed. It's absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, excellent. So that is the last of the beer category awards for the evening. I believe we are shortly going to be granted a 2-minute break. Yeah?
Sorry, someone's just like making fun of my sunnies. Look, it's really bright in here. I'm sorry.
It is really bright. I'm amazed I'm not sweating far more than I am, to be honest.
Yeah, exactly.
So we once we come back after this, we will be going on to the state champions. So heading back to those parties. Hopefully, some of the parties will have livened up a bit. I feel that Moffat Beach is like the wild card. The Black Horse is going to come in and steal their thunder unless the state parties really pick up. So any pointers on how people can wow you with your unofficial state party judging?
I just want to see more hands in the air. I want to see them waving like you just don't care. People, have a lot of fun. Look, I think what we're doing now is the judges video. Is that correct? Where we will look behind the scenes about what has happened with this particular judging and how it's all worked. Big thanks to Siobhan and the team for organising this. This is your little taste of how it all went down.
Yep, the Indies have definitely come with their own challenges this year. So we've had to strip the competition right back and work out how we could still do it with all the restrictions that were in place.
This year was a bit of a struggle for us and a struggle for the industry with COVID coming online. The awards were originally going to be held in Queensland, and then that wasn't going to be possible because of border closures. So we had to pivot really quickly as a panel to figure out what the best solution forward was. So we decided to split up the beers and split up the judging panels. We had a WA judging panel for the first time in IBA history. We had a Queensland panel and we had a Newcastle panel.
So we ended up deciding that a state-based situation where we actually sent whole categories to a state, and they took a category of the ESA Pale Ale and they did the initial judging, and then they took it through to a trophy.
So it's the first time when we actually did this remote judging. We incorporated so many judges that wouldn't have otherwise been able to be a part of the process, and I just judged the top table then, so the top 9 beers out of 700 in competition. That was spectacular.
The integrity is always the thing that we are obviously most focused on. So we wanted to make sure that the beers were going to get the best outcome, so that they were going to get great judges, they were going to get great feedback, and then obviously, give out some awards. The whole part of the awards for me is about improving beer overall, so making sure that people get great feedback so that they can actually improve their beers if they so desire.
We've just judged the last 2 days of the Indies for 2020. We didn't think we were going to get this up and rolling for this year. We had to make some changes. We had to be flexible. The industry had to be a little flexible about how we did it. But we're really proud that we got the job done. Myself and Mike here, Richard Watkins, Joan Lewis and Jess Craig on the judging committee for the Indies.
With Chev at the head? With Chev at the head, that's right, our fearless leader.
I mean, you just can't talk about this competition without talking about Chev from the IBA, who is an absolute powerhouse, and I can't believe how she managed to get this done, and none of this would have taken place without her.
So it's been a great year, and here's to the winner. Cheers. Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers. Well, you've seen her in video, now meet her in person. The inevitable Jane Lewis, to talk about, I guess 2 birds, the year that's been, but also the judging. So you've done a lot of judging. How did this compare to everything you've done before?
Well, I didn't even get to drink a single beer in judging this year,
That's
which
definitely
is
different to how it normally goes for you.
very, very
Yeah,
different.
yeah.
It makes me very sad. I've been judging for 12 years now and I didn't get to have a single beer in judging. So it's been pretty different, but yeah, it's been a really interesting challenge. We did so much great stuff with the indies in terms of the committee behind the scenes. Obviously I said it in the video, but Chev is just an absolute champion, and we just absolutely would have got nothing done without her. So everyone who entered a beer gets good feedback, whatever, it all comes back to Chev.
Well, I do think this is an award that just shouldn't have happened. There was no reason this could possibly have gone ahead. So I mean, how did you fit it around? There's been obviously a lot of work going on with Two Birds and having to, most times we've spoken, it's about the drive-through or whatever you've been doing to try and survive. So how did you fit sort of doing the judging and around all of that?
Well, because I'm a moron who takes on way more than
the industry relies on morons like us, Jane.
Who takes on way too much. And but I really love this side of it. I mean, I think judging is such an important part of our industry, and I think that it's so important to push forward with. So yeah, we just did it. We got it done. It took a hell of a lot of work, but I think it was totally worth it. And obviously, congrats to all the winners. And hope everyone likes the outcomes.
Yeah, no, well, and I think it's been a rough old year for everybody, but I've got the impression from afar that you've almost got a fresh lease on life, like a fresh drive for the beer industry and for Two Birds this year. Or is that right? In the adversity you found something,
Yeah, look, I think so. I think you get a bit of a rest whether or not you want it, and I think that's been.
That's what you want to call it, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. But no, I'm super excited and feeling a bit reinvigorated and really ready to hit it hard.
Well, I think there we go. And I think also the quality of puns has really been on the up again with Two Birds. So I've been noticing that there's been some fun beers. So no, thanks very much for everything you've done again this year. We'll see you for a drink afterwards, and looking spectacular as ever. So enjoy the rest of your night.
Can't wait, my pleasure.
All right, cheers, Jane. All right.
What an odd year it's been. I mean, this kind of disjointed judging. It must have been an absolute logistical nightmare, and I think the team have done an absolutely fantastic job getting it all together.
And I've just realised that was our 2-minute break if we wanted to go away and do anything. All I did was basically open another beer and stand in the same spot.
I think that's all we were meant to do.
Okay, excellent. Well, in that case, I achieved my goal. All right, well, we are now moving on to the state champion trophies, which involves us heading back round the country again. This time a little slower, so we have a bit more time to chat to the people in the various states. And if I'm reading this correct, I believe we're starting in New South Wales.
We are correct, James.
Excellent. All right, so we're heading over to find out who's going to be the champion in New South Wales Indie Brewery. I believe we'll be crossing back to Filter for the party taking place in Marrickville.
How's it all going there? Can you hear us, guys? Is there anyone there from Filter?
We can hear you, yes.
How's it all going? How's the party going?
The party's going well, so everybody!
Excellent. Well, good to see you. You did tell me you'd be looking after yourself, Rich. You're like the incredible disappearing man there.
I think we're doing pretty well. I can see myself on delay here. Very much on delay. How do we quiet it down for a second? I'm here with Ingrid Marsh from New South Wales Treasury to give me a word. Ingrid's been heavily involved with the crop beer strategy for New South Wales.
Excellent.
Fantastic.
And I'll hand over to Ingrid now.
Okay, Ingrid, if you can please let us know who the winner is.
G'day Ingrid, how are you going? You work for the New South Wales Government as the Director of Industry Development.
We're delighted to announce that the winner is Wayward Brewery.
That's not social distancing.
It's New South Wales, they can do whatever they want.
Clearly the fix is in. The chairman's won an award. Here we go.
Congratulations, guys. What a fantastic achievement.
Can I say one more thing?
I don't need us anymore. We can go and put our feet up for a while.
And we're delighted to announce that the winner will receive $10,000 to help with that business. Congratulations.
Wow.
This is absolutely amazing. I want to thank the New South Wales government, who have been absolutely visionary in supporting independent beer. Can you guys shut the fuck up? Thank you very much. Sorry about that. New South Wales government has been absolutely amazing at supporting independent breweries. We've got a New South Wales independent craft brewing strategy, which Ingrid has been instrumental in helping to make happen. I want to thank my amazing brew team, who without them we could not make this possible. So thanks, guys. Cheers to all the beers!
Congratulations. So there we go, our first state champion.
It's great to see them so happy. I'm great that the New South Wales government is supporting these kind of businesses, and it's great that New South Wales is so, it's all about these breweries. If only they could win Origin.
There we go. No, we're seeing some movement with support from the governments. I think Kylie would like to see a little bit more movement. Some place we're getting there, aren't we, Kylie? We're getting there.
Wayward Brewing.
I know. Well, they have had so many gold medals this evening, so must be in with a chance of some awards over the course of the night. So I believe next we're going to be heading back out to WA. Any more sort of feedback on the
Let's have a look
chat?
what we've got here. People are just very, very excited. Everyone's really stoked. Why is there VB on the top shelf of the bar?
Someone spotted it.
Oh, who knows? I don't know. It certainly wasn't the beer I was drinking before I went online.
It's not the only VB you've got over there, is it?
Oh, look, I'm certainly wearing VB.
Ode to VB, the only thing to wear in Indies Awards.
Exactly right.
So yes, I think we're heading back over to WA. We're going to be chatting to Pierre and Cam again at Besk in Leederville. So could be West Leederville. I'm just going to hazard my bets with Leederville. Say, don't know there's an East Leederville, but we're heading back over there now. Hopefully they'll be there to join us. Here we go.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Pia's claimed the award for herself already. How's it going, guys? She's off.
Pia's claimed the award for herself. Yeah,
Quite right too.
I've already told everyone they're totally fine with it. It's all good.
So you're now at almost a reasonable time to be drinking. How's the party going?
How's the party going, everyone?
We're liking WA.
Yeah, WA's picking up. I like it.
No, we're liking WA.
Put a 10% double IPA on the bar, so we don't need to be told twice, yeah.
Fair enough. Now I understand. So Pia, I believe you're going to be presenting the award this evening
for the WA Champion Brew.
Yep, we are.
Excellent. So would you like to tell us who's going to be the winner?
Would you like to present the award? We're all waiting with bated breath.
Yes,
Yes.
over the cam. This brewery has been one that's just been kicking goals this year through a really tough time. And they took a swagger of awards back at the Perth Beer Awards, and now they've gone obviously the next level and proved themselves at national level. So I'd like to congratulate Blaster Brewing.
Congratulations, Steve.
Congratulations, Steve.
Another trophy for you there, mister. There we go. Just paying tribute to my fellow countrymen. Congratulations, Stevie.
Speak loud.
We'd just like to say thank you.
Someone coming with a selfie.
Within the Blaster
His
team.
wife.
2020 has been a very, very strange year for all of us throughout the whole world. Our team has gone through the adversity. We've done very well at the Perth Royal Beer Awards. We're absolutely stoked to be able to be part of the Indie Awards. Thanks very much for everybody who supports us, and thanks for the great beer of Australia.
Awesome. Congratulations. So I don't know what this looks like now. Like the guy that goes out beating the grouse through the moors or something.
People are suggesting to keep the hat on. It looks fantastic.
Blaster, I think, deserved winner. They've been making some fantastic beers, but also, getting keg thieves caught.
Look, it's great to see that that he's been making sure that people pay for the crimes that they commit. It's been great putting these people in jail.
Steve kept seeing some keg thieves put into prison earlier this year, so that was. Doesn't only make great beer, he goes chasing people at high speed through streets late at night. But he didn't want that to go in the story, so we'll pretend I never said that.
You got to have a cause.
All right. Anyway, take Granite's hat off again. We now move on to Champion Territories Brewery, which means it's time to bring IBA General Manager Kylie back onto the stage to present the award for the territories.
Again, James.
Yeah, how you going?
Good.
Excellent.
Couple beers down. How you doing?
Oh, it seems to be going. We've made it this far.
We're doing all right.
So, yes, I believe you're presenting, so this is a combined award for Northern and ACT. So,
this is, yep, absolutely. And it's my absolute pleasure to congratulate Richard and Tracy and the team at Benspoke Brewery in the ACT, who's Champion Territories Brewer.
Excellent. Good stuff.
Absolutely fantastic. One of my favourites.
How's the vibe in our little party here?
We're doing super well. We've got snacks. We're
Lots
having
of
a good
cheese.
time of watching in the background and lots of clapping. But we're having a great time, and it's fantastic to be watching everybody party. In fact, we're quite envious of the guys in New South Wales and Western Australia, and there's lots of kissing and hugging going on.
I'm waiting for this to go off because I'm standing too close to you.
No social distancing whatsoever. But we're quite envious of that. But having a good time.
Yeah, awesome. No, well, thanks again. So congratulations to Benspoke. Another trophy to add to Richard and Tracy's cabinet. And yeah, we'll catch you later in the night.
Thank you.
All right, cheers,
See
Kylie.
everyone.
Benspoke are just absolutely fantastic. It's so good to see Richard Watkins smashing out there, making some amazing beers. I remember when I was living up there, I was at the Wigan Pen most nights when he was the head brewer there, and it was just absolutely fantastic. Really good.
Yeah. No, and now we would ideally have been moving over to Prancing Pony for the SA party. Unfortunately, that's obviously had to be cancelled for this year. So they have been in the comments. So maybe you'd have anything to offer from there, Karl?
Well, I reckon we're just about ready to announce the winner of the SA State Trophy right after this break.
All right, welcome back to Indies 2020. How you going, Karl? Refreshed?
I'm feeling very refreshed. I got a couple of new beers here.
I noticed you're drinking a 10% one there, so we probably make sure this finishes up on time.
Rye whiskey barrel-aged imperial stout from Stock & Ground.
Oh, here we go. All right. Well, I may be holding this solo for the rest of the night, but anyway, we'll give it a go. Anyway, we had the South Australian state champion. You left some tenterhooks there, Karl. Can you please reveal the winner?
The winner, and I imagine this would not come as a surprise to anybody because they have had a massive year, and it is great to see this brewery get up. The winner of the champion South Australia brewery is Loophole Brewing.
So, congratulations to Loophole. We had a good chat to Tom earlier. I don't know if you know that Tom's actually a mead maker as well.
I have heard that he's a mead maker.
So he's not only a brewer and making great beer and playing with grapes, but he also makes mead as well.
You know, I've never had a mead that I liked, but maybe I just haven't had the right mead. So it'd be great to taste his mead.
Yeah, no, well, I have to say, well, he's good mates with Nick from Molly Rose. They've made some stuff together, so if you pop into Molly Rose, I'm sure Nick can point in the direction of a delicious mead, or not, as the case may be.
It's a real shame that they can't be here to accept this award.
Yeah. But he's asleep under the fermenters now.
I can imagine they'll be locked in their breweries, which is a great outcome, really. But yeah. I'm happy to receive the award on their behalf.
All right. OK, so now we're moving on to a party that is allowed to happen. We're heading down to Tasmania now. Was that the one where the party was a bit flat? So we're hoping for a bit of...
I think this was the one where the party was behind a sponsorship wall, but we'll see if we got a bit more rousing reception there by Johnny. There he is, Johnny.
Sponsorship wall again.
Still the sponsorship wall.
Sponsorship wall, boys, but like everything in Tassie, we've got 2 cameras happening, so we'll get across to our second camera shortly, and you'll see the party. It's happening, it's live, it's good. We've got a good number here, and it's all going well.
You're looking very sharp tonight, John. That's a very sharp haircut you've got. Looking good, mate.
Trying to cut the greys out, but I'm going to get up.
Mate, I think you've cut the greys out and brought the whites to the front. It's very impressive.
You're lucky I didn't bring my one wood along tonight.
Still
divots in my front lawn.
Still got divots, yeah, we don't need to bring up my golfing. So how's it going down there? How's Tassie been the last few months? Everyone been having a good time?
Yeah, look, it's been great to see restrictions ease and it's helped get things back on track. Hats off to the Tasmanian brewing industry. They've been resilient, innovative. There we go. They're going now. They've really stood up and made the best of obviously what's not the best situation. So our thoughts go out to those in Victoria that have just come through it, and also to those in South Australia.
Oh, thank you, John. That's very, very, very good of you. So I believe you're going to be announcing the winner of the Tasmanian State Champion Brewery for 2020.
Yeah, this is Wheel of Fortune-esque. So I get across to my co-assistant very shortly, but it's my privilege and pleasure to announce the winner of the champion Tasmanian Independent Brewery is Moo Brew. Woo! Wait for that lag to cut in, and then I'll cross to my beautiful or sexy assistant over in the front house there.
Here we go. We're trying to get fancy, are we? We're trying to cross. No, well, I have to say, well, that's great to see Moo Brew. Like, you know, they've probably made the biggest impact on a sort of wider scale out of all the Tasmanian breweries. You know, and I know that from an events point of view, from a Good Beer Week perspective, Moo Brew have always offered to help other Tasmanian breweries get their beers over to the mainland for events. Like they're not just one of the biggest breweries down there, but they actually do their best to help bring the rest of the industry along. So congratulations to Moo Brew. They've been making some. I also know there's a new head brewer in place. Jack Viney took over from Dave McGill, stepping in some pretty serious shoes down there, with OJ and Dave McGill being the first 2 head brewers and clearly keeping things going. So.
I'd love to see OJ give this award to Moo Brew. I think that'd be fantastic.
It's finally come through. It's like looking for a US election result, jeez.
Do we have a bit of a delay there, perhaps? No, well, no, I think it's awesome to see, Moo Brew was one of the leading craft breweries when I first moved over here 12 years ago, and I think their quality has remained up there all the way through. Their new IPA is fantastic.
Mixing high quality beer with high quality
art. We're going to get a quick bit of visual before we cut out. Come on, John, quick.
Drop that in your ear.
There he is.
The mic, so congratulations, mate. Thanks, Johnny. Say a few
Hey,
words.
Jack, congratulations.
You got Jack from Moobrew on now, James?
Go for it, Jack. Well, congratulations. What would you like to say?
Can you hear that? Yeah. You got anything you want to say? Try that one. Take it on.
Just share that earwax.
The old Barrage one. Here we go. We're back on.
All right, Jack. So we'd like to, congratulations, mate. You're new to the head brewer role and your first trophy within a few months. So nice one.
Yeah, mate. Always happy to take the Tassie trophy off Will Chatcham. Always a pleasure. But no, honestly, it's good to see. There's a bit of a Tassie turnout down here in Fox Riders here tap room, so it's good to get everyone back together again after the last few months, and always happy to represent Moo.
Awesome. No, congratulations.
Congratulations.
Big shoes to step into. You did a great job, and enjoy the rest of your night.
Cheers, guys.
All right, where are we heading to next, Karl?
What an amazing place. We're heading to Queensland next, the Sunshine State. But I just want to say, like Moo Brew, it's so great to see them get up there with the Tassie Award. They obviously had the prettiest brewery when they were operating out of Mona, but now it's all business. But it's, like you said before, it was one of the first craft brewers that were really pushing the boundaries. They're making high quality beers.
And is using the phrase Sunshine State, is this signifying the rest of the night's going to be cliches?
Wow. Cuts deep, Jimmy, cuts deep.
No, well, so yes, we're heading back to Sea Legs near the Story Bridge, where we'll be joined, unfortunately we can't be joined by Matt Kierkegaard of Brews News, who's supposed to be hosting tonight. He's having to isolate. I believe he spent some time in SA, so he's at home. So if you're watching, Matt, good evening. Sorry, good luck getting through the rest of the isolation. But hello to the rest of the team there at Sea Legs. How you going?
Hiya, Crafty. What's going on, mate?
Oh, we're having a good time. We're just delighted that you've got a microphone that works, a stream that works. We've got Charlie there. Charlie, congratulations on a couple of golds. Kenneth from Four Hearts, congratulations, mate.
Thanks, Crafty.
Yeah, it's been a pretty impressive night already for Queensland. How do you do it?
We're just awesome up here in Queensland. That's it.
It seems to be the case.
It's always sunny. It's always delicious. Did you just pick that holder up off the table? Does it actually have a microphone attached to it?
It does the job. It's good.
Ah, beautiful, beautiful.
We've got our host for next year. Clearly we're not going to be invited back, so Hendo's going to be taking
I don't think
the
we're
role.
going to be invited back anyway, mate.
So okay, now party hosts are going to be. So this is going to be Hendo. Are you announcing the winner?
No, you are.
Oh.
Oh, am I announcing? I can announce it.
Yeah, if you know who the
please
winner is, you can.
Tell us who the Queensland state champion is, mate.
Okay, all right. The Queensland state champion is Range Brewing.
You got to love it when someone's that chuffed. Oh, awesome stuff.
Give it up for Range Brewing, everybody. Well done,
All right, Range, so we're with you again. So congratulations again, guys. How's it feel?
Oh, thanks so much. That's awesome. I don't think any of us expected this, and we're stoked. And first of all, we just wanted to say a quick shout out to our co-founder, Jerry, who's been down in Victoria for the last almost 6 months, opening up our venue down there. So, hey, Jerry.
We miss you, Jerry.
We miss you.
Didn't he move down here just as lockdown kicked in?
Yeah, I think him and his partner, Caitlin, moved down around about 10 days before stage 4 lockdown. So they've been doing it tough, as has the rest of Victoria. So, yeah, we're giving him a huge shout out tonight. Nice.
Well, do you want to tell people a little bit about Range Brewing? You're what, sort of three years old now, or is it even less? I don't know.
Even less. We're at, we celebrated our 2nd birthday in May this year, so we're at about 2.5 years. And yeah, we've got a great team behind us. All of our brewers, all of our taproom staff, our kitchen staff, and the community that supports us up here is incredible. So we're incredibly thankful to all of those guys tonight.
And how's the vibe around the Brisbane scene at the minute? I mean, you guys are pretty much back to normal life now, aren't you? You had 52,000 at Origin, so thinking things must be pretty good.
Yeah, 50,000 at Suncorp last night felt good. especially with the win. What's up, New South Wales?
That's right. Twist the knife. I love it.
Yeah, it's good, but we feel great about Queensland and how everyone can get back to enjoying independent tap rooms. But we're still pretty aware that some of the rest of the country is doing it tough, and we're pulling for Victoria really hard, and especially South Australia right now. So we hope those guys are back to enjoying indie beer in tap rooms really soon.
No, well, I hope you enjoy the beer in the tap room there at Sea Legs for the rest of the night. Looks like you're going to have a lot of fun. Great to see so many familiar faces there, and congratulations again, guys.
Thank you very much. Huge shout out to Sea Legs for hosting us tonight, and especially the IBA for making this awards night happen against all odds. It's been awesome. So thanks very much to everyone who went into making it happen.
Well done, guys.
Well said. Well said. Looks like a pretty good party there at Sea Legs.
It looks like it's absolutely pumping, and then they have absolutely every reason to celebrate. It's great to see them.
And I have to say, but Melbourne's the place I want to live, but Brisbane has the most fun beer scene. I don't know if you spend much time up there, but the bars and it's a lot of fun up there in Brisbane.
I'm really looking forward to it. And Range Brewing, I mean, what can you say? I mean, they've been around, 2 years now, and they're just dominating. They've got this don't give a fuck attitude, and they're smashing it with their awards. They're dominating tonight. It's really great to see.
Yeah, no, it's pretty awesome. So, where are we heading next, Karl?
So next we're heading to our good friends here in Victoria for the Victorian State Champion Brewer. This is something that I'm very excited about and really looking forward to.
Is that why you didn't enter?
Well, I mean...
I got a laugh track instead of a wah, wah, wah. I did well there. Excellent. I think I'm still ahead on wah, wah, wahs, though. Cool. So we're heading back to Fixation to join, I believe, Tom Madams from Convoy Kegs and Tom Delmont. There we go. You look like you're having a romantic date with a candle next to you. What's going on?
It's quite beautiful. We're trying just not to fuck it up again.
Well, you've got off to a good start. Excellent. I hope someone did put the setting for over 18s only. How's it going at the incubator?
It's very rowdy inside, and also I'm very shit with technology, so I decided to sit outside this time around.
Excellent. Well, thank you for joining us. We can hear you, and you can obviously hear us, which is a start. It's just a step in the right direction.
It is a step in the right direction. You guys, the two faces there, the most beautiful faces in craft beer, would never have wanted
that are on
otherwise.
that screen right now. Yeah, for sure. So who's got the honour of announcing the Victorian State winner out of you two? Oh, Madams.
I could do this. Are we ready for it?
Here we go.
2020 Indies Vic Champion Brewer is Independent Brewery.
Well, there we go. Woo.
Unbelievable.
They have picked up a lot of gold tonight, haven't they?
I mean, there's some categories where they've got like 3 golds or 2 nominations. It's been absolutely fantastic seeing them up there.
Yeah. So, well, thank you for that, guys. What have you got plans for the rest of the evening? Is it going to be a rocking one down at Fixation?
Absolutely. It's cranking, and we'll be here to the wee hours.
The wee hours, okay.
Waiting for you, James.
See you later.
Is there anyone there from Dainton to accept the award? I guess not. That's great. Fuck Dainton. What a brewery.
See,
they're absolutely dominating.
Get
this
the
awards
10%
ceremony.
beers into him. It's cliches and swear words.
Well,
honestly, Karl.
this is what I'm drinking right now. The red eye rye.
No, well, I have to say about Dainton. Geez, they've been nailing it ever since they got champion beer with the Cherrywood Smoked Baltic Porter or whatever it was a few years ago. They've been nailing the trophies at the Indies. Very impressive stuff for a brewery that at one stage was doing 50 different cans a year. I think they've calmed it down a bit now, but yeah, really, really impressive. So now I think we're moving on into the next section of the evening.
We are. We've done all the
state and territory champions. And we're moving into the peer-nominated awards, or like the community awards. Do you want to explain a little about how they work?
So this is the awards that have been nominated by members of the IPA for their exceptional experience and exceptional integration into the craft beer community and their contribution. And
so it's not nominations come from people, IBA members?
From IBA members, that's correct,
and
yes.
Then, yeah. And so we're starting off. The first one tonight is the Young Gun of the Year award, which I believe last year was awarded to Dan McCulloch of Lallemond, who lives off-grid on a bit of Richard Adamson's land in New South Wales. He's got this fantastic shack that I must go and visit sometime. Anyway, that's by the by. I do believe that Dan is going to be returning to present the award.
Take it away, Dan. Oh, no.
First.
Oh, wait, we
gold medalists. There we go.
Gold medalists.
All right. So we have Cassie O'Neill from Stomping Ground, Jared Pellew from Felons in Brisbane, Jessica McWatt-Forbes from Red Stockholm, Josh Thomas from the Beer Farm. Well, it says gold medalists at the top of the page, but we're supposed nominees. Joshua Bladen from Milton Common, Lockie Crothers from Ballistic Beer Co, Rick Benny from Blackman's Brewery, Sam Bethune from Fixation Brewing, and Sam Hewson from Flaming Galah Brewing Co.
Jared Pellew from Felons Brewing Co. I'm looking at you.
Okay, and we now have Dan, I believe, to present the winner.
Hi, it's Dan of EB. I'm currently at Eden Brewery in the Southern Highlands, and it's my pleasure tonight to hand over the Young Gun Award that I was the first recipient of last year. The award is about showing leadership and potential as a future industry-wide leader, encouraging a unified approach to issues affecting the industry, better the industry with ideas, knowledge sharing, driving consumer education and awareness in a manner that enhances the market for the Australian independent brewers. It's my pleasure to hand this award over to Jessica McWatt-Forbes from Red Stockholm. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Jess. Awesome.
Congratulations, Jessica McWatt-Forbes. What a fantastic award.
Who's working on this with us right now. All right, so there we go. That's the first of the community winners. Goes to Jess up at Red Stock. Another Queensland victory. I believe she's even organising their party at Sea Legs. Like,
that's right, and it's great to see a PR, which is often an underlooked part of craft brewery, getting up there and seeing the importance. It's fantastic.
But, Queensland are even winning on a meta level now, which is really quite impressive. So I believe we're next moving on to the Community Initiative Award, sponsored by Brews News. So this will be for the most outstanding community initiative through 2020.
It's been a tough year, and it's been a great opportunity for various different breweries to show their community initiative. So
Okay, so I believe we'll have the nominees coming up. So the nominees are Stomping Ground Brewery and Beer Hall, Giving Ground Initiative, Nowhere Man Brewing, the Hospo Fam Initiative, and Illawarra Brewing Company Respect Package. And I believe, do we have Matt coming to name the winner? Yeah, so we have Matt from Brews News.
Hi, I'm Matt Kierkegaard from Brews News, and I'm thrilled to be able to present the Community Initiative Award at the Indies this year, because the Community Initiative Award really captures what the Indies are all about. This award is for a brewery that has fostered a strong sense of community in their marketplace and engaged the broader community of their team and the wider industry. And it really highlights and builds upon the role that we want independent brewers to play in society. Without any further ado, the winner, envelope please. The winner of this award has directly raised over $40,000 towards bushfire relief, COVID, and homeless healthcare, amongst many other things. And the winner is Nowhere Man Hospo Fam. Congratulations.
Well, there we go. So Pia tried to steal the WA state award for herself, and she works with Nowhere Man, so perhaps it wouldn't have been that bad if she had stolen the award for herself, because they've now got one as well.
This particular community initiative that they won the award for was so amazing. It really went out to a lot of Victorian breweries, including Moondog, and it was great to see just the support that these guys do. And I know that Nowhere Man are often looking at events and things that are really great for the community, and raising money and raising awareness for a lot of different causes, and it's great to see them out there.
No, it's been interesting. I think, for a number of years, the WA beer scene, which, is credited as the birthplace of craft beer in Australia, I think almost it was fairly stagnant. If you looked at the breweries that were really kicking goals, there was sort of Ferrell and Nail, but the last 5 or 6 years, it's really come alive. Nowhere Man were one of the first brew pubs to open sort of close to Perth CBD, but now you've got Blaster winning the trophies, Bright Tank. Like, it really has been a phenomenal change, I think, what's been going on in Perth. And yeah, a Nowhere Man, I've only been there visited a couple of times, but there's always some event on that's involving the community, celebrating something that's worth celebrating. And I think that's one of the awesome things that the Independent Brewing Independent brewing industry and the wider community are so good at, is, really getting, they're part of the community, and they help celebrate the community. And I think that has been shown probably more than ever before in 2020.
Absolutely, and I think these guys did more for Victorian beer and Victorian beer drinkers than even Dan Andrews' slogan did during the lockdown. But it's great to see, them contributing towards the community that support them. It's really,
I know, when
really
he gave
positive.
us a slogan, then drank Starward. I mean, he's obviously, anyway.
Although I do like a good top shelf. I can understand that.
Very true, and yeah, we can't complain. Starwood's giving us a barrel to play with for a bit of fun at Crafty. But I think this is fantastic, and I think it has been a year in which so many initiatives have come along that have shown the power of community and the power of the industry pulling together. Hopefully it will continue whether we need it or not. Hopefully 2021 is going to be a year where we don't need to be coming up with, new campaigns every 2 or 3 months.
2021 can only get better, surely.
Well, but remember how bad 2019 was, and we were going, just please let it be over and we'll have 2020. So don't, just be careful what you wish for.
Do you remember the first couple of months of 2020 when it was like war with Iran and then bushfires, and then we thought that was the worst? Unbelievable.
Yeah. Exactly. Anyway, well, here we are now, though, having a wonderful time celebrating indie beer and the people that make it and the people that drink it, and being compared to Mr. Bean, you bastards. Anyway, we move on to the peer-nominated award for True Indie Supporter. Now, I think this was first awarded last year to our mate Corey Crooks at the Grain Store in Newcastle.
Yep.
Bit of a bloody legend, that guy.
You have to be a bloody legend to be nominated for this award. This is the cream of the crop.
There we go. So let's find out who the nominees are this time around. So we have the Cambrian Hotel in North Bendigo. I've had many a good time up there. The local tap house in St Kilda, absolute pioneers. Trevor Burks from Bendigo on the Hop in Bendigo. two for Bendigo.
Trevor Burks.
Tom and Anna Streeter from the Prince Alfred in Port Melbourne. If you haven't been down there, bloody awesome pub. Michael Shaughnessy and Kieran Udall from the Catfish Hotel, legends again. Tim, it's the Monkey Bone Dubber, that's Tim and Cass Smith, run that place. They've just started making a little bit of beer there as well. And Dunsborough Cellars in WA. So let's find out who is going to be the winner.
Tommy, you have the illustrious opportunity here to let us know who wins this True Indie Supporter Award.
Tommy Dalmont's gone AWOL. Hey, that's what it is. Okay, so the True Indie Supporter Award goes to the local tap house in Kilda.
There we go.
Unbelievable.
There we go. And we have Mr. Greenstone.
Hey, there he is. Hey, guy.
Hey, JJ.
Congratulations, guys.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much. How you doing?
We're doing absolutely fantastic.
We're pretty good,
here, mate.
but how are you guys doing? You guys have got the trophy.
Oh, we're absolutely stoked. Look, I mean, that is freaking amazing. Thank you so much. It's I didn't even know that was a category, and absolutely stoked. Thank you so much. It's incredible.
No, well, I mean, how long is it since you did the tap house to the 20 taps, and with the first bar over in Australia to go that far? How long's that been?
It was 2008, so it's been 12 years, I guess, or so 12 years. February 2008. And I mean, geez, hasn't the industry come an absolutely phenomenal way since then? It's been an incredible journey over the last 12 years, and I mean, so many of the breweries that were there tonight, and so many of the people that we've seen around have been on tap there, and have been, and we've become friends with over the years. It's just such an amazing industry to be a part of. So completely humbled and honoured.
No, and how's it been the last few months for you guys? Like you've got lots of lots of irons and lots of fires, an industry that's been hit pretty hard. So how have you coped over the last few months?
Yeah, look, it's been pretty tough, you know. But I think like anybody, you just got to sort of think of the silver linings, and we feel very lucky and honoured that we've got an amazing team of people that kind of stuck with us, and that we kind of managed to sort of support, and we hang on to almost everybody. So we're thrilled about that. You know, and the fact that, you know, we're out of this and we're able to trade again, and that we managed to survive. So we feel very lucky. We feel very lucky to, you know, I think everybody's done it tough. I think hospitality in general has done it tough. And obviously, you know, the tap house and is no different. But yeah, feel very, I guess, just blessed to have had an amazing group of people that work with us, and you know, and that have supported us along the way, and that we've managed to survive, I guess.
Well, I think in the words of that great philosopher Phil Collins, you're still standing, which is great.
Yeah,
Congratulations
yeah,
on yet another award, you guys. So enjoy the rest of your night. We'll maybe see you down at Fixation later.
100%. 100% going down there to catch up with those guys.
I told you off for cliches, and now I'm quoting Phil Collins. Like, this is just really, you know, going downhill. Anyway, we are now moving on to the Service to the Industry Award. Now, this is in many ways, I think, you know, the big one.
This is the big one.
You know, you've got to have given service to the industry.
I've been looking forward to this one all night, to be honest. It's great.
You haven't won it.
Oh.
Yeah, so this, I guess,
Spoiler
this
alert.
is in recognition of, you know, one person each year gets this for, you know, for going above and beyond, and I guess playing a role that actually changes the industry in Australia. So yeah, it's a pretty important and pretty significant award. And I believe we have a video we're going to cut to and learn a little bit more about this year's winner. So,
Excuse me, I'm still speaking. Hello again. I'm about to present another award, and this is to an absolute legend of the industry, a real mentor in the industry, and an absolute top bloke. And I think it's a huge recognition amongst your peers, amongst the group of people on a national basis for the Indies to be a recipient of the service to the industry. I mean, this is an award where, you know, you spend a great deal of time in the industry, assisting the industry, and really making the industry as great and as awesome as it is. And as we're all working towards on the IBA, the various committees, to continue and grow and strengthen this industry. And it's my pleasure to present this award to
this person. You'd struggle to find someone who is more passionately connected with their heart and their mind to independence, and they really do have independence front of mind and in their best interest always. I've had the pleasure of working closely with them, and certainly there are people you come across in your life when you realise they know more about everything than everyone else does about their own special area, and they have that unique ability to see around the corner. But ultimately this person not just loves independence, but they truly and deeply love beer.
This award really isn't a great surprise, because I can't think of too many people who enjoy the esteem with which the winner is held by the industry, and I can't think of too many parts of the industry that haven't been influenced by their involvement, their advice and their participation.
So the person receiving this award has made a great contribution to not only the independent beer category in Australia, but to the beer industry in Australia. Good luck.
This individual's been instrumental in our business and shaped the way the industry's, where the industry is at currently. He's been a big mentor to me as well over the 5 years I've been in this business in the role of CFO.
This person would have to have the best brewing brain, hands down, in this country. Cheers.
Jamie Cook from Fermentum and Stone and Wood. Congratulations.
Also, you know, you've done it all.
Congratulations, Jamie. Well done, mate.
Thank you. Thank you.
Where are you now? Are you in the cool room?
No, I'm tucked away in Sydney, on the way to Melbourne tomorrow, actually. But no, look, pretty humbling to hear all those people say those words. Certainly, this isn't something that I was expecting. And I guess, at the end of the day, I'm only one small cog in a very big wheel, and there's a lot of people in this industry that I've worked with that have probably applied themselves and contributed just as much as I have. And I couldn't say any more than mention both Brad and Ross, obviously, who are a key part of my journey with Stone and Wood and Fermentum, and they're just as much part of what we've all done together as I have, and probably should have had their names inscribed on this thing as well as myself. But certainly, pretty honouring thing to have. But
well deserved as well. You've been an amazing sounding board and an advisor for me over the years, and for many other people. I think the respect with which you're held in the industry is unsurpassed, and I think deservedly so. Have you been able to celebrate this sort of first year of semi-retirement? I guess you would have had grand plans to be travelling the world, I'd imagine.
It's the Claytons of retirement. It's the retirement you have when you're not having a retirement. Certainly all the travel plans just turned to custard. But anyway, that's life, you move on and do other things. So it's been a great year. Had lots of other things to keep me busy, but hopefully, we'll be able to get out on the road a bit more.
And how do you feel about where the industry is now? I mean, you've been involved for the best part of 4 decades, I guess, from when you first got involved over in the West. So, how's you feeling on the health of the independent industry now and where it's heading? You guys are, aside from Cooper's, the biggest independent, brewing company in Australia, and still, leading the way in so many ways.
Oh, look, I think tonight's a great example of it. And every Indies, when you hear the gold medalists read out and the winners, and they're always a big chunk of new players that have made it onto that honour board. It just shows you that every year there's a new wave of great talent coming through and some great brewing businesses, and that's the really important thing, is that we're just continuing to evolve, grow, and get better and better, and that's really heartening to see.
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't. Coming from Moondog's perspective, Jamie, paving the way for this kind of industry to explore and grow has just been absolutely fantastic from my point of view. And I couldn't have think of a more deserving person. What's next? What are you going to be doing over the next couple of years now that you've done your Clayton's retirement? What's coming up now?
Still lots of travel and stuff, and I'm sort of watching the industry, not from too far away, and still got things on the go. I'm on a few advisory boards and those sorts of things, but hey, also just getting out, enjoying Australia.
We've got a lot of comments on YouTube here congratulating you and saying how well deserved it is. So you're obviously a very popular choice for this particular award. So it's really great to see.
No worries, and look, special thanks obviously to the IBA, the current board, who are doing a fantastic job through tough conditions, and obviously Kylie and the IBA team. Those poor guys have had to try and pull together as a team over the last 10 months, separated. Kylie has done a great job in her first sort of 10 or so months in the gig, and it's just great to see that team also continue to grow and prosper. And
you did many things right over your career, Jamie, including stepping down as chairman at the start of this year. Anyway, congratulations, well deserved. Enjoy the rest of your evening, and look forward to catching up with a beer sometime soon.
Cheers, mate.
Thank you. Cheers. Cheers, everybody.
All right, I believe we're taking a little time out now. But before we do that, though, someone's pointed out, I said it was Phil Collins, I'm Still Standing. I watched Rocket Man 3 or 4 nights ago. It's bloody Elton John.
Come on, Crafty, you've got to sing it now.
But we were planning to reference Phil Collins in our preparation comments earlier, so I do apologise. And no, I'm not singing I'm Still Standing yet. Elton. All right, anyway, we're taking a break now, beer break, toilet break, whatever it needs to be. Yep. And then we'll be back with the Champion Brewery Trophy.
The Champion Brewery Trophy is coming up. It's going to be massive. You want to stay on this.
Woo!
Don't mind me. Let's go to your hosts, James Smith and Karl Van Buuren.
Well, what do we do after that, Karl?
I love it when people pronounce my last name correctly. It's really, it's great. It's great.
I know, I've been Smythe all these years, no one's picked up on it, never mind. Anyway, so we're onto the big one. Well, they've all been big ones, let's be honest.
Yeah,
They've all
but
been
now
big
we're
ones.
onto the big ones.
The Whoppers.
Yeah.
We're onto the Whoppers. Maybe for next year, the Whoppers will, we'll set a champion brewers, call them the Whoppers. All right, so we're starting with Champion Brew Pub Award, for which we're heading to New South Wales. I
believe we are.
Because Kegstar are the sponsors, and we're presenting that. I believe first we need to read out the nominees. I believe nominees is a Van Buuren role.
Thank you, James. The Champion Independent Brew Pub Award presented by Kegstar. The nominees for this are Moffat Beach Brewing Co. in Queensland. Woo! Mountain Culture Beer Co. in New South Wales. Woo! Four Hearts Brewing in Queensland. Woo! Common Ground Brewing in Queensland. There's a big showing from Queensland there.
Again,
I love it.
Again,
Love it.
Queensland just dominating again.
That's it's great to watch.
All right, so I'm assuming we're going to be joining the crew in New South Wales, so Kegstar to present the award. So
take it away.
Here we go.
Hey guys, how are you?
Pretty good, Nate. How you going?
They can't hear us.
Okay, you ready?
Can you hear
Fire
us?
away. Yeah, we can hear you loud and clear. Can you hear us?
It is great. It is great to see everyone pumping there. Who is the winner?
Someone text Nate and tell him just to riff without us.
Hey guys, it's Nate from Kegstar. We're super excited to be supporting the Indies this year. In COVID, this has been a difficult year for everyone. This year, we are proud to support the Champion Brew Pub. And the winner is Moffat Beach Brewing.
More Queensland success. Let's see how their party was. There we go. There we go.
Hey, now there's a party going.
I've been keen to get back to Moffat Beach ever since we spoke to Matt and Shaz earlier.
Congratulations, guys. Best Brew Pub Award. What a fantastic achievement.
How's it going? Can you hear us? There you go. Can you hear us? Congratulations. Yet another trophy. How you going?
Yeah, pretty good actually.
Funnily enough. No, we want to see the party. How's the party going? It was pretty cranking earlier.
Oh, you know, fantastic.
They're definitely up there. Oh, awesome. So Shaz, how's it been for you? Are you fully involved in all the expansion work and stuff that's going on at the minute?
Yeah, I'm the money lady.
You're the money lady, yeah.
Where do I find one of you?
I pay all the bills. Yeah, no, it's been, we can't believe it. We actually turned around to everybody and said, look, guys, we've won our trophy. We're happy. We're happy with what we've got. It's COVID. We can't believe it.
Yeah,
and
we said, that's it, we're done.
That's it, we're done. And so everyone got really drunk.
Well, you know.
We started somewhere else.
Well, maybe now you can go. We've got two. We can just put a lid on it and just call it a night, you know, and just be satisfied. Take things seriously.
I know. Look, we had a car run into our venue yesterday. It went national. Everybody knows.
You had a car run into your
maybe
venue.
it was a lucky car.
Well, there you go. So is that your advice for 2021? If you want to win trophies, get someone to drive into your venue the day before the awards.
As long as no one gets hurt.
That was a big thing. No one gets hurt.
Yeah. Someone did get a little bit hurt, but
As long as it's funny, it's okay.
So maybe now they win a lifetime supply of Moffat Beach Moff Summer Ale. Too soon. All right. Well, anyway.
Thank you, everyone. Awesome.
Congratulations.
We just thought we got that one thing, and then that was it. But thank you so much, guys.
We can't believe it.
No,
Thank
you're
you.
bloody legends. Congratulations again.
It's well deserved. Congratulations,
Hopefully
guys.
see you again next year.
What an amazing place. What an amazing place of the world. Like Sunshine Coast, I couldn't imagine.
You've got to go and visit their place. It's a tiny little cafe. He's got a little 5-litre brewery over on one side at the back. Tiny little tanks, all with different names, and he's got like anyway. It's a fantastic. It's like 100, 200 metres walk from the beach.
I love the fact that they just built this brewery essentially to produce enough beer to keep them shit-faced.
Exactly. I know. What an amazing story. All right. So we're moving on now to Champion Small/Medium Trophy. Which is going to be presented from Hobart. So this is why they had the sponsors wall there. They've been building up for this. They just wanted, they wanted to really maximise the Hot Products Australia sponsorship of the Champion Small Medium Award. Although John was doing pretty well to get his Yakima Chief involved. Anyway, the nominees.
The nominees for Champion Independent Small to Medium Brewery, presented by HPA, are Range Brewing from Queensland. Woo! Champions. No, that's not the winner, FYI. I mean, it might be. I don't know. The second nominee is Three Ravens Brewery from Victoria.
Last year's small medium champions.
And the third nominee is a Loophole Brewing Co. from South Australia.
What a year they're having.
And to present the winner of this, we are heading to Tasmania, I assume, to have a chat to John. To announce the winner.
Or OJ, I'm assuming.
Or OJ. Oh, OJ's here. Even better.
There we go.
He's like the upgraded John. I love it.
Hey guys, just don't knock the media wall, right? You don't know what's behind it.
Well, OJ, it's the second time I've got to chat to you on a live stream this week, and may I say, that's probably once too many, but it's still lovely to see you again.
It's good to see we're still both rocking the same haircuts.
Exactly. Exactly. No, well, it's good to see you, obviously keeping things together down there in Tassie enough to present this award. So, would you like to tell us who the champion brewery is?
Yes, look, after the year we've had, it's awesome to be down here with a bunch of legends who are just got screen.
There's a horse.
Really proud to present the trophy for Small to Medium Brewery, together with a prize of 250 kilos of Australia's finest hops.
Oh, what a prize. Unbelievable.
And the 2020 Small to Medium Champion Brewery is Range Brewing.
Another one for Range.
Congratulations, Range
And that will
Brewing.
do them half a batch of IPA.
And they cannot believe it. The celebrations continue.
How many is that? Is that 3 now?
That's their 3rd champion trophy tonight.
Okay, Range. All right, congratulations, Range. I think that's three trophies tonight. That's more years than you've been around. So that's pretty good.
Oh wow, we can't even talk right now. That's crazy. Thanks so much.
I'd like to thank Brett Lee for my chainsaw celebration.
And your haircut too, I can see.
We're baffled. Just honestly, we'd just like to say thanks to everyone for organising the events. Thanks to everyone for putting in their beers. Everyone that tasted the beers 100%. It's been unbelievable this year for every single person in Australia, especially on the brewery side. It's been a huge effort to actually get this entire event together, and hats off to the IBA. It's just been phenomenal to actually get this all together, and we're super pumped to be able to receive this award. But we're just we can't describe anything really, to be honest.
No,
Jerry, we love you. That's all I'll say.
No, well, Mitch, you're the guy responsible for making the beers that have won the trophies. So that must be a pretty big night for you. That you're the man overseeing all of the Range beers.
Yeah, look, it's been 4 years for me to try and get a gold, and to get 3 in a night, and then these other awards is absolutely exceptional. So, but it couldn't happen without our entire team here at Range, especially the brewers and Matt beside me and Jerry as well down in Melbourne. So, I'm just blown away, and I honestly I've lost for words. So.
Yeah, I know, as you should be. 3 trophies in a night is phenomenal. So, that's pretty bloody epic, don't you reckon, Karl?
Yeah, no, I think it's an absolutely fantastic achievement, and I think it's even more pronounced the fact that you're both wearing bolo ties. I think we couldn't have 3 trophies without the bolo tie representation. That's looking great, guys.
It's been a tough year, and we haven't been able to dress up much. So we thought, tonight we were gonna give it a little something extra special, and it paid off.
Yeah, we're from the Range. Don't forget that. We're from the Range.
You are from the Range.
Nice. Okay, so what's going other than your Melbourne venue? What's going to be next for you guys? You got any big plans for? You've now got 250 kilos of HPA hops to play with. So what are you looking forward to?
That should fill 2 of your cans.
Yeah, we've got a lot of hops to deal with tonight, so we'll take a think.
I guess we'll have to steal some Galaxy from Stone and Wood, eh?
Well, yeah, we'll have some thoughts.
Yeah, get in line.
We might make a few more West Coast double IPAs just to keep people guessing. But yeah, we're very stoked. And yeah, once again, we'd like to thank the sponsors for all the prizes tonight. It's been very generous, and we really couldn't have done it this year without the sponsors and our suppliers that have continued to bring high quality products into Australia and from within Australia, like HBA hops. So thanks very much.
Nice. All right, congratulations, legends. Enjoy the rest of your night.
Tequila.
Range Brewing.
I know.
God, what a world. This is absolutely
There you go.
They are the #1 hype brewery of 2020, and it's great to see them achieving so much.
Yeah. Enter awards, win stuff.
Enter awards, win stuff.
It's a simple policy, isn't it?
And they remind me a lot of the other half brewery that you see in New York. And I get the feeling that maybe Newstead to Brisbane is the Brooklyn to New York. What do you reckon?
Well, it could be a long boat to pull, but We'll give it a go. How are we looking in terms of comments on the...
Let's have a look. What have we got here? Yeah, Range, you legends, keep pumping out bangers and keep the dream alive.
There you go.
Just great. Absolutely. Everyone's really supportive. Everyone's really congratulatory.
We did our best to get some daft topics going, and all everyone wants to do is just say congratulations, which is, quite right at the end of a,
Yeah.
We've earned it.
We have. I mean, we should definitely make like bolo ties the theme for next year's award, I think.
Yeah, or Mr. Bean impressions, one of the two, whichever one we want to go for. So we're now on to the large Whopper.
This is the
Whopper with, supersized fries. The Champion Large Award, sponsored by Cryer.
Our good mates at Cryer.
Our good mate, David Cryer. God, that's been one of the worst things about COVID, is not seeing David Cryer. It's always such a joyous thing.
The man is larger than life at these kind of events. Absolutely.
He certainly is. But, maybe we'll get to see him now. Who knows? Champion Independent Large Brewery. Large Brewer would be a completely different award. I think of a few nominees, but I probably shouldn't say that on air. Karl, we'll move swiftly on.
The Champion Independent Large Brewery, presented by Cryer Malt. The nominees are Dayton Brewery in Victoria.
Woo!
Nice thumbs there, Dan. Love it. Stomping Ground Brewery Co. from Victoria as well. Guys, unbelievable. And Wayward Brewing Co. from New South Wales. And I believe to present the winner of this particular large brewery award, we have Cryer Malt.
Here from Cryer Malt. Welcome along tonight to the Indies. It's great to be here and to be part of our fabulous industry. Look, obviously this year, 2020 has thrown some curveballs at us that begin with C but don't need mentioning. Look, the thing that's impressed me the most about our industry is the way this thing happened back in April, and we all found ways around it. It was very challenging, but we did find ways to keep going, and highly impressive group that you are. You dealt with it incredibly well. We're proud to be part of the industry, and we're loving being here with you tonight. Now, here we are in this amazing award. We have our prize of 1 tonne of our lovely Barrett Burston malt. We've got also 500 kilos of specialty imported malt, and our very special partner, Yakima Chief, has also thrown in 100 kilos of hops, and our yeast partner, Maori Brew, 10 kgs of yeast. So that's a fabulous prize for someone, and should be able to make some really, really good beer, which I will look forward to drinking for sure. But really, we're all here for one thing, and it is to find out who the champion is. And it is, a quick drum roll, it is Dayton Brewery. Congratulations, what a fabulous result. And you guys have a great evening. Congratulations to Dan. I'd love to have one with you. I will celebrate from here. Enjoy the evening, everybody, and thanks for attending. Bye.
Woo!
Unbelievable. Fucking Dayton Brewing. Congratulations,
there we
guys.
Go. Dan's even
Dan has graced
party.
us with his presence.
Hello, can you hear us? You can hear us? We're coming in loud and clear?
Yes, we can kind of just hear you. Hello.
Congratulations.
Thanks, mate. Karl, I heard everything, mate, but very funny.
You seem to be making a habit of having to appear at these awards right at the end of the night. So it must be quite a nice habit to be developing.
Yes, I think I'm a little better behaved this year than I was last, but yeah, I am actually going to propose to Cam online.
No, well, what I'd like you to commit to is, will you make a single beer with all of that prize from Cryer, just put it all together in one go and just release it, whatever it is?
Well, we could. Sounds a bit underdone, the Hopso day.
Fair enough. No, well, what's the feeling of the brewery then? I mean, it's been like 4 or 5 years now of just constant silverware for you guys.
Pretty good, I think, mate. Yeah, look, I don't know, guys. How are you feeling?
And I have to say, just out of interest, so you often see these bands where the lead singer makes all of the band wear black shirts and then he comes out in white. I noticed that you've got everyone in black and you're wearing blue. Was that an instruction?
Mate, to be honest, I think it's the first time I haven't worn a black shirt in about Jesus in a while. But yes, I completely planned it. So yeah, I didn't have enough attention coming to me already, so I just had to go one up. So yeah, good.
You are always in the spotlight, Dan. It's great to see a Victorian brewery being so successful tonight. What's the celebrations? What are you doing? What are you doing after this?
I'm having an apple juice, and the guys. I have no idea. What are you guys going to do?
Apocalypso. Beautiful. It's great to see.
Oh, very nice. No, it's awesome. Congratulations again. Congratulations to Cam and the team of brewers as well. It's been amazing. You know, you guys have put out so many beers over the years. I know you've, sort of rationalised it a little bit this year, but just really nailing a lot of styles of beers now, like becoming real masters of hops and masters of the hazy IPA from, standard size up to some of the bigger beers. It's really, really impressive. So congratulations, guys.
Thank you very much, and thanks to all you guys for organising this. I can't imagine how annoying it must have been, but yeah, it's hats off again to you all for organising it and making it happen. It's really great to have everyone together, even if virtually, and yeah, it'd be great to see you all in person at some point soon, and yeah, have a non-alcoholic beer with you.
Nice one. All right, cheers, guys. Enjoy the rest of your night.
Congratulations, guys. Well done. Bloody hell, Danger Brewing, absolutely dominating. And it was also great to see Dave Cryer from Cryer Malt playing Call of Duty, I assume, instead of talking to anybody.
And also being asked to put on a really sort of nice background, getting a red emergency door just to liven things up. So there we go. So we're getting sort of,
We're hitting the pointy end of tonight, aren't we?
We're in the pointy end of the evening, and Kate will be delighted because I haven't mentioned my wife, my kids, underworld gigs, or psychedelic plants. So they were the four things I wasn't supposed to mention.
Well,
so that's
you
good.
just ruined it.
And yeah, so we're on to, I think, how many have we got left now?
I think we've got just the big
one award.
Just
one
the big
award
one
to go, which is the Champion Indies beer. And at the end of a special night, we have a special one. We actually have the sponsors here in the studio to come and present the Champion Indie Beer for 2020. So we're waiting for the Meddings, the Bintani clan, to come and join us on stage. Bye, Phil.
Very well.
I guess we're going to have to, Pete, lovely wherever. Oh, no, we'll keep you guys over there.
Okay.
Oh yeah, Mike up to you, Matt. So we have Phil Meddings and Pete Meddings here from Bintani, here to present the Champion Indie Beer Award.
Yes. Hello.
Hello,
everyone.
How are you going?
Good.
Testing. Well, so I have to say, has things been for you guys this year? Been keeping busy, keeping well?
We've been good. We've been really good. It's a strange year, but it's been fun. It's been awesome seeing what everyone gets up to, and lots of interesting events, and still lots of beer being drunk.
I think so. And I think it's been the big year for you, Pete. You've tried to step down, and for that reason, this is your life.
Well, it has been a big year for me anyway.
This is your life, Peter.
This is your life,
What a
Peter.
good man. He's been selling us all of the great raw materials for as long as I can remember, and well deserved.
It's incredibly exciting to be able to celebrate this award because the recipient was OG before OG was a thing, and he probably has to look it up because I know that I did. So I will say that he has been supporting the industry before there was an industry, and has been so incredibly involved in seeing the industry that we love grow to the size and the scale that it is now.
Absolutely stoked to see this award going to such a character of the industry and a bloke who absolutely deserves it. I bet you won't even be able to find anybody who's got anything bad to say about him, but I will. There was that one time at Beer Deluxe where he outbid me for the very first bottle of the Pink Boots Ninkasi's Angel, I think it was. But apart from that, top bloke, well deserved.
G'day and congratulations to one of my favourite people in beer. I've known you the whole time I've been a brewer, and you've always been an upstanding and wonderful bloke. Good on you and well done. Cheers.
Who? Nah, I've never heard of him. So 2008, I had a dream, open a brewery, decided I needed malt and hops. Had the water, but decided to go and see a couple of guys, and he's always been an absolute gentleman. He's always been helpful. He's always had a laugh. I probably spent more time dancing with his wife, but he's he's always been there for us, and always appreciative of what he does. So great.
He's full of energy, a self-starter, true gentleman, and he loves a chat. He's probably chatting right now. This person embodies everything that I love about our industry. Congratulations.
Pete, it's been a long time since you rocked into the Wigan Pen back in '98, trying to get me to use your yeast. Geez, things have changed since then, and without you, I wouldn't be the brewer I am today. So congratulations and a massive contribution to our industry. Our industry has changed massively since you started, and a big shout out to Marg as well. Behind the scenes, you're an awesome team. Cheers.
So Pete, congratulations, the inaugural winner of the Lifetime Achievement Award from the Indies. I'll pop this on here for you because you know you've got your beer in your hand. You don't want to put your bent spoke down. So congratulations. How do you feel?
Well, I can't believe this.
You've been stitched up by your kids.
Yeah, I reckon so. But they'll pay for it big time, believe me. But gee whiz, look, we've been in the industry for a while, and it's changed, and it's got bigger and better all the way through. I don't even know really what to say this time, because I'm totally blown away by this. I thought we were presenting some other
well, you can do that as well, but you know, you've got to get through this first.
So anyway, but look, I'd like to thank everybody, and I believe in the industry, and I thank all the people that I've come across and had such a wonderful time with. It's been a hell of a journey for us too. Don't worry about that, as well as the brewers themselves. So I think that we all do this together, not just myself. My family have been with me all the way through. The boys are going to continue it on, and so I just think that we've got so much to come. It'll be bigger and better as we go on from what it was 25 years ago when I started. There was virtually 2 or 3 craft breweries, or micro breweries as they were known at that particular time. But I'd like to thank everybody, and I'd like to thank you guys in particular for taking the time to put that together. That was brilliant, and also I thank the IBA and wish you guys all the very best for the future. Thanks a lot, fellas.
No worries.
Thanks. And ladies.
Congratulations. Awesome. Phil, anything you want to say?
Oh, well, I don't have too much more to add to that, but I'm very proud of my dad, and very proud of, proud and excited, and I echo his words on the industry, and I know Dale and I are really keen to continue things on in the same way that he started. So cheers to you, Pete, and thanks for everything you've done for all of us. Thanks.
Yeah, for sure. Congratulations.
Congratulations,
Awesome, Pete.
No one more deserving of this award. Congratulations.
But I do reckon we're actually going to have to make you present the Champion Indie Beer Award, though. You all right with that? You know, you don't want to go and celebrate now.
I'll leave that to Phil.
You take your award then. There we go.
My word, I'm off.
You're off. There you go.
Thank you so much.
Awesome. Cheers, Pete.
Well,
all right.
Maybe you can get me a beer. All right, are we presenting?
Well, I believe so. So we now do finally have the Champion Indie Beer of the Year presented by Bintani Australia. So we will have the nominees coming up pretty soon. Karl, are you going to still stick with the nominees?
All right,
Stay
here we
consistent?
go.
Here we go.
This is the big one that we have all been waiting for. This is the culmination of this evening. This is the culmination of the work that Kate has done and that Siobhan and all the team has done. This is the Champion Independent Beer nominations. First up, we have 3 Ravens for their New World IPA. We have Stomping Ground Brewing Co. with their Upside Down Brown Ale. Foghorn Brewery Sligo Extra Stout. Loophole Brewing Co. the Astral Project Merlot Sour 2020. Hepburn Springs Brewing Co. Pilsner, Range Brewing Fahrenheit IPA, Moffat Beach Brewing Co., Queensland, Moff Summer Ale, Dated Brewing, Apocalypso, the second wave Nipa, and Slow Lane Brewing, Botany Vice. And I believe the winner is going to be announced by our good friends at Bintani. Please, Phil, take it away.
Rightio. Okay, well, it's a great pleasure to present this award because out of that list, there was a heap of breweries that are pretty sort of new on the scene and a good mix of ones that have been around for a while. So it's a pleasure for Bintani to present this, and I know that our whole crew, all of our company, take great pride in presenting this award from the guys that do the pallet wrap with great love and care to the guys on the front desk. We all love the craft beer and this industry, so it's a real pleasure. So how do I find out who the winner is? Right.
Great question.
This is exciting. Fantastic. The winner of the Champion Independent Brewery for their beer is Range Brewing. Congratulations.
For the Fahrenheit IPA.
Fahrenheit IPA, guys. That's great. Well done.
Awesome. There we go.
God, look at that. They can't even believe it.
So 3's a hat trick. What's 4?
An albatross? I don't know. A double hat trick.
Double hat trick. I'm not sure. Cheers, Phil. You want to stay for a chat? Or
I'll stay for a chat, for sure.
Guys, you got to stop. This is unfair.
Excuse us, we just had a quick little tequila to indulge in there. Oh, man, I think we're blown away. This is far and beyond what we expected coming here tonight, which is why we had a shot of tequila for that one. So, we're pretty lost for words. That's it.
Once again, for the 4th time tonight, we love you, Jerry. I fucking wish you were here so we could have a shot of tequila with you.
We'll go and find him. No, that's awesome. Like, guys, seriously.
Tommy Delmont, pour tequila down that guy's throat.
I'm sure Tom would take great pleasure in doing just such a thing.
I'm sure he'll pour tequila down his throat as well.
Oh, no, it's amazing, guys. Like, seriously, to pick up 4 trophies, including, you know, the Champion IPA, which is probably the most hotly contested in the indie brewing world, is pretty bloody phenomenal. Is Fahrenheit a beer that we're going to see around a fair bit? Is it something that we'll be seeing again?
It's funny you mention that. Fahrenheit is named so because it's an IPA brewed with all American ingredients. We use Breeze malt in that, and we actually can't get any at the moment. So we couldn't remake that beer right now if we wanted to. We're trying, but yeah, we would love to make it again. And
we can sort it out.
This is crazy. We think that the standard of hazy IPA in Australia over the last year or two has skyrocketed dramatically, and you know we're stoked and shocked and in disbelief that that one of our hazy IPAs just won champion beer in Australia, and yeah.
Well, I've got some good news for you as well. We've got Phil Meddings here, and he saes he can sort you out whichever Breeze malt you need.
I reckon
to make some more Fahrenheit.
Mitch will be on your doorstep tomorrow morning.
Yeah, let's go. Yeah. We'll mash in on Saturday morning if we get it tomorrow. So let's go.
I've got a schedule ready on about the 3rd of January next year.
We have 1 4-pack left in the cold room, so we might enjoy that one with the team tomorrow.
Awesome. No, congratulations, guys. It's been an amazing night for you. I'm looking forward to you opening just around the corner from us in Melbourne in a few weeks' time. And yeah, wow, what can you say? 4 trophies.
4 trophies. Range Brewing have absolutely dominated this. It's been an absolutely fantastic night. Have you had a good time, James?
Well, we've survived. I haven't been, not that much abuse has been hurled my way that I've been told about yet. I'll check in the live chat. We'll see how we go. But yeah, it's been against all odds. There's the Phil Collins reference that I screwed up earlier.
There it is.
Elton John. Against all odds, like triumph. Like it really has. It's an event that had no right to go ahead. That has been pulled out of the bag. We've almost had you in tears as you surprised your dad on stage. I
can't believe I'm still standing. It's
Elton again. So it's been pretty amazing. So
I think before we wrap up, I think the team. I think I want Luke and I want Kate and I want Chev and I want Kylie and I want you all on stage.
And Anna,
and
come
I
on,
want
let's
you
get
to
the
come
whole
and have a chat
crew out here.
because without you guys, this event would not have happened. And I think that against, like James said, against all odds, the amount of work that you guys have put in to this event to make it happen
Come on, here we go.
has been absolutely fantastic. Everybody, come on up here.
We said at the start it was going to be like Eurovision. Now we're going to make it like Eurovision. These are the legends. And we've even got Teddy the dog, who we lost for a while earlier as well. Kate's tripping over cables. So anyway, these are the legends that brought everything together tonight. Distancing. All right, distance out the window. So here we go. So no, thanks guys. It's been really amazing. Pulled off an incredible event. I think we'll find out when the reviews come in tomorrow. But yeah, Kylie, you must be pretty happy with the team you've inherited.
James, it's amazing. And just in case anybody doesn't know, that's Luke. This is Chev. That's Teddy, our little office mascot when we go in the office. Kate, obviously, and Anna at the end. Obviously, our team's been slightly reduced as a result of COVID. So this was done, as I said, with our advisory group in terms of the judging process. But this event tonight was done with these guys. So I'm sure everybody will agree with me. Beer in the air, raise a glass to all the kids and say, amazing, amazing job. Couldn't be more happy, James.
Cheers to Indy Beer, I think, Congratulations. All right, well, next year...
Next year we will not be invited.
And, well...
What's with the laugh track, guys? That wasn't even funny.
Next year should be back to an in-person event. Although I reckon that was pretty good.
I reckon that was pretty good. I think we did the best with the Bad Bunch. I think we're the Bad Bunch.
We are the Bad Bunch. So no, thanks for having us along. I hope everyone watching at home's had a great night. Oh, I know we need to do it. So who is your winning party?
Obviously, I think the winning party has to be
Moffat Beach.
Has to be on Moffat Beach.
Moffat Beach winning party. And did you have a best comment of the night?
Oh Jesus, I don't know. I haven't been keeping track of the comments.
No, well, 10% beers will do that to you.
There's been some great comments.
Thanks everyone for checking in. I'm expecting to be wound up. But having said that, next year, Kate, when that means keep talking, not wind things up. I didn't know that. So next year, if you can tell me in advance, that'd be really handy. So wind it up now.
The laugh track again.
Anyway, so. All right, so yeah, wind it up. So anyway, we're going to wind it up, Karl. Thank you for being my beautiful co-host.
And again, it's been a great honour. Been a great honour to be your co-host and to be alongside you for this awards night. And thank you so much, Jimmy. You've done a great job.
There we go.
You have
All
the
right.
same haircut.
Have a great night, everybody. We're going to go and have a beer. See ya.
Cheers, guys.